This was intentional, I assure you. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Odswabble Game. Welcome back to Star Wars D&D Session 24. Sorry, I'm a little headstrong right now. Our players went with Liber on his journey to Dromon. Together, they beat the trials of the temple and descended into its bowels. At the heart of the temple, Liber was targeted by the Force to cleanse the damage that was done to him. Our Padawans, however, were guided on their paths. As their guidance ended, Liber overcame the Force, if only for a moment, and purged it around him, and shattering how it flowed through him. Now they ready themselves to decide what to do about him and the rest of their journey. Hi, this is going to be the first video we've recorded that's going to go up in a timely manner after we've done a lot of changes. If you're seeing the YouTube channel and things look different, that's why. Names changed, some titles have been simplified, things like that, changed the logo. You can see it on the other side of the screen. This also, unfortunately, has come with a couple of issues, such as I don't see chat naturally, so I have a pop-out chat. Because of that, it's not always in my face as much. I might be a little slow to respond. Everything else, otherwise, the exact same. Neutrals, you'll get your buff later, not today. I'm also experimenting with music to have that in the background of this session. I think I found a way I can do Star Wars music and avoid getting copyright. I'm experimenting with that right now. But yeah, that's where we are. You are all here inside the temple. Good to go. I've changed Liber's token. Oh, that's also a thing I've changed. For the audience, we'll see it. You guys won't. You won't see all the clutter right now of me highlighting or like their health bars and names. Now it's only if I hover the mouse over it. So you've all were exactly where you left off. You were planning to leave the temple. Zeno was like, "Hey, we definitely want Liber to come with us," and Miles was like, "No, we don't." And he figured you could have the talk on the conversation back at the ship once you're actually in transit. So if you have something to do right now, feel free to. Otherwise, you can start the path back.
I think I agree. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll put it in my notes. I grabbed the broken holocron.
Yes, you did. You did grab that.
True.
It's a broken Jedi holocron, not a Sith holocron.
Yep, I got it in there exactly. Well, let me make sure.
And you put in his notes, get the Revan statue outside.
Get a hitch on the ship.
Wait, we'll get all of this guy.
Oh, and visually, I'll also say this, Zeno, visually what you and Passion are seeing when you look at him, yeah, I already said it was kind of like that shattered glass looking as though it was going around his entire force flow. It also is flowing not just with neutral, it is a mix between light, dark. That's the reason why I've changed the border to look like that. Almost as though it's pulling from what's around him, or maybe from some things that it shouldn't be. It's confusing. You don't know exactly what it means.
I like the rainbow, though.
Thank you.
I like that.
Not really rainbow. If anything, it's American.
Sure it
Red, white, and blue, baby.
I guess it is. Here, no, because we explored everything.
Yes, you've done everything in the temple. It was more just if you want to talk to each other, things like that. Backstab anybody, I don't know.
If that's the case, we need to get out of here.
Gosh.
Vexing, you say? Well, here.
Remember, the Sith know that we were coming this way, so we should probably head out as quickly as possible.
All right.
Yeah,
I think I asked this before, but did Clear not see a ghost as well?
You all are aware that everything that was happening to him was while you were talking to the spirits, the Force ghosts that were guiding you. So you can presume, you don't know for certain, but you could presume that he wasn't talking to a ghost. Though he was also yelling out at something. So whether that was a Force vision, the holocron itself, or a ghost, you're not entirely sure.
So we're just going to act like we didn't see Clear Non yelling out at nothing. Okay.
I mean, that was my plan. No, I was playing.
Was that you talking out loud?
Not gonna lie, I don't even remember.
Probably talking about
not screaming out.
No, I'm saying that out of character. I'm just going with the flow here, I guess. I am saying this in character. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
There, let's go. Are those things still on there?
The crystals,
Yeah.
you see that they are gone.
Okay, never mind. Then. Let's go.
Yeah, Michael's like, I'm about to grab it again. I want to lose some more.
Right, close. There goes points. Not again. I lost like
You gotta-
3 in this
He got
goddamn
a
temple.
taste of that electric fence. He wants more.
So Putumayo, as you've traveled your way back and you've kind of rushed to the end, as you get right there and you go to step across the gap, suddenly you start to fall.
Oh, the floor is in here. I fall.
Yeah, so you start to fall. You've kind of moved ahead of everybody else. Who would be traveling with Putumayo?
That would be me.
Oh, you all have looked like you went down, actually. So,
I would have gone the same way as everyone else. I just to clarify, I thought we were just gonna get out. I would have gone the same way as everybody else.
okay, here, I'll just move you all to the same place then.
I thought we were just leaving.
I was just following your lead. I didn't even see how people were going up.
So essentially, you have just seen Putumayo, who was leading the pack. He has stepped into that pit that previously you were able to step over through the forest. He steps on it, and suddenly he just starts to fall.
I'm gonna grab him.
You gonna physically grab him?
Yeah.
All right. Reflex save. That doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. All right.
Yeah. Then do you see how quickly you
Trust fall
can
confidence.
reach forward, grab him, and also maintain yourself?
I was about to roll manually. Fucking rookie.
He rolls.
If he rolls a 1, I'd like to do the Mario thing and like jump off of his back to get to the other side.
For the
Nice.
Yoshi. All right, and now roll a strength check.
Uh-oh.
You are able to get a
Uh-oh.
grip on him, maintain yourself, and you're able to pull him back without any issue.
Oh, we aren't doing the whole like. We're not doing like the whole team thing where we're all grabbing each other.
If he
We
had
could've.
failed, the opportunity would have presented itself.
Okay.
I have trust fall confidence right now.
You get it, put him
I
on.
just fall forward with confidence. This man just pulls me back.
This
Remember your
the
trust.
Thank you.
famous trust fall, but this time a little bit too much trust.
Hey, so
You've served me well, Adisai.
how do we get across?
If I had jetpack fuel,
Like
I could go
this.
across, but
I jump
Let
across.
me use move object on.
You're going to try and jump across? Are you just going to jump with your legs?
No, I'm going to do a perception
Okay.
check around this because we came from the other side, so I really don't know what's going on with this side. So I'm just looking around the edges of the this passage here to see if there's anything that's force aligned or sensitive towards me.
Gotcha.
If I can just find my character sheet and then click on the buttons.
SMH my head. Chat knows what I'm talking about. Don't you, chat? You see that there is no secret, there is no gimmick here, there is nothing on the edge for you to step on, there is no invisible pathway that is there, but you do also realize the Force Ghost in front of you is gone. And as you're kind of paying attention to your surroundings, you also realize as you're walking here, the rooms that you passed through were also empty. You remember the divots in the floor that you had to use the Force to push the pillar around on. You realize that those those divots are completely gone.
Well, boys,
No one realized that, did they?
nowhere else to go but down.
yeah.
Is this real? Wait a minute. Is this real?
The divots that were right there that were gone? Or are you still
No.
seeing them?
No, I don't see him. I'm saying right now, is this real?
Okay,
Okay, sorry.
Send RX7 down there first to check the scope it out.
Hey, I got an
You
idea.
heard him.
I got an idea. I'm gonna jump across. I'm gonna try to jump as far as I can. Xeno, force push me when I get to my high point.
I want you to start
I'll
wall
do it.
running like in Jedi Fallen Order.
Ooh, that'd be dope. Ooh, you kill. Ooh, yeah, okay, I didn't be.
I would allow the attempt of that with an acrobatics check.
We at light or dark or anything.
Currently neutral.
Wow.
I don't think anyone has done any redeems yet. If I'm wrong, chat, let me know, because like I said, I'm using the Twitch
People-
pop-out chat. I think it will still tell me. and it should be automatically going as well. But with the name change, I've realized there's a bit of a desync I need to fix that I wasn't able to do before we started.
Some say it's out of stock.
There's my acrobatics.
Yeah, influence dark side, light side.
Out of stock.
That happened before.
Is that possible?
Well,
Oh well,
now it
Orpheus is
goes.
doing it just fine.
I think they can do it like once. Let me try too.
Thank you, Orpheus. There it is.
All right.
I put this in. There we go.
I can do it just fine.
Yeah, it doesn't
I might
seem
have
like
put
there's
it
an
at
issue.
Dark side too. But
Yeah, you want to put another light side there, Kiri, just to even out what you did?
yeah, I can do that.
Fancy. All right.
I got enough points.
All right. So with your acrobatics check, you're trying to run along the wall to jump across?
Well, I was trying to jump as far as I could, and then I wanted Zeno to push me.
Okay. I wasn't
With
sure
force-
if you were
with-
which path
with
you were going
push.
for. You were able to jump about 30 feet into the distance before you are starting to fall, and it's apparent you're not going to make it.
Oh,
I hate to be an ass, but there's a jump check, you know.
Oh, there is a jump check. I'm sorry, we do so many D&D, different types, I forget them.
Okay, so if I'm
The reason
not,
I'm moving to more
if
uniform
acrobatics,
systems.
if acrobatics is run up at the wall, then I will run up the wall and do it that way then instead of jump because my jump's a 1.
Okay, yeah, we'll have you do run along the wall for that to keep the acrobatics check. In which case,
All right.
same situation, you make it 30 feet before you realize you're starting to completely lose your grip and slide down.
Zeno, now.
Did the roll.
What? I can't see.
One. Oh. Why do I have to scroll down for you?
I don't know why that happens. I gotta see if this is maybe something with the macros that happens.
His shit says stay back.
Stay back.
Stay back.
So I land on the other side just fine.
Yep, he's able to push you all the way to the other side.
Later, losers. And I run off. No, I'm just kidding.
Am I getting any rope?
LeBerry, he's going to kind of look around and smile at what you just did. And he's going to wind himself back, and he's just going to push forward against all of you.
I resist. No, it's fine. Well, I guess if he... Well, actually, no, this is a little lad. I'll figure out the rest when the time comes.
I also think,
Rebuke. No.
typically when I open up these character sheets, there's a little pop-up that happens on the screen before I send it out into a different window, so that way it's not like blocking view for everybody, for all of chat, for all the viewers. I now don't have to do that. I now get it to immediately pop out. It's great. All right, use the force.
20.
Wow.
I was gonna say, I got
What?
2 ideas
Of course.
and a fail-safe, just in
refuse.
case.
That guy's
Oh,
on
it's-
fire with him. He has a plus
Clear
22.
was supposed to be there too.
Nah, click. I'm
Many
just like,
force jumps.
I'm just gonna jump over there myself.
So you can see that he does a force push just to push you all to the other side. You can see he does it with a ton of ease. There's no effort behind what he just did.
Destiny point rebuke.
All
No, I didn't even have rebuke.
right,
Anki would still win.
you all right?
Yeah,
Wow,
Thanks.
I'll
that's-
grab him.
That's one
Let's
way
see.
to do it.
He's gonna do it again. Force push himself. I do that.
Roll 1.
I was just gonna pull
That'd be
you.
funny. It's like, hope we get rid of him.
He's able to push himself pretty much the entire way, but just as a backup, you pull him a little bit extra, and he lands a few feet forward. Well, I appreciate the thought, Zena.
That one ludicrous song.
I can't sing it. Can't sing it on stream.
And now you're able to make it to the exit with no issue.
Hope there's no Reverend statue anymore.
Yeah, you also see the Revan statues are gone.
What? No. No.
Bro, what if we've been in here like there's been like a time skip or something?
That'd be crazy, right?
Why don't we
Can you
find
imagine?
out?
Would I ever do a time
my
skip?
God.
Come on. Come on.
You're
Oh,
better than how
time.
they have.
As you step outside.
We're gonna get outside and there's gonna be like vines all over the freaking all over the ship.
Do we notice anything? It's like everything is older.
Just step
the
outside.
vines are still there.
As you begin to trace your path back, you do come across the Tukada corpses that you have already slain. They are still fresh.
Rem, you still here? Alfred M? How you
Oh,
doing?
yeah, it's over there. Whoops. And then you all continue on your way back through, unless you're trying to do anything here.
I just want to sense and see if that force presence is still around.
The Dark Presence? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the 29?
Yeah.
Yes, it is still around. It does feel slightly weaker in terms of towards the temple, but it is still all around.
Okay. 2 sources. Still here. We're about that later. I'm good. We can get going. I'm just making a note.
All right. You all continue on the next path towards your ship. This is different. You see as you arrive a number of dead Evochi ahead of you. A
Oh,
few
we know
living. And you also see another man who you recognize as a bounty hunter. You remember him, you've talked to him, his name was Tuzig.
The weapon collector.
The weapon collector.
You can see
I
that
remember.
he is wounded, clutching his side and kneeling down in front of the 3 Evochi. You also see that there is a ship that is crash landed right behind them all.
Oh, good thing they didn't hit the ship.
They're about to steal our ship.
Well, we have a choice here. Do we help Tuzik or do we help?
He's going to, as you all began to approach, you can see the battle has stopped, and they're all just kind of looking at you. And Tuzig is going to yell out. Oh, great timing. These Evochi were here to hunt you down. I've taken most of them. How about you finish the job?
Perception. Sense
Perception.
motive.
Perception, sense motive.
Immediately.
How do you
Yeah.
even get here? Like, what? Were we on the ship together?
He actually hit on a ship.
Highly suspicious. He's probably got a bounty on him.
All right. As far as you two can both tell, being honest, might be hiding something, but he's honest. He's not lying to you. He's wanting your help.
Let me help you out here.
The Evochi, you can tell that they glare at him, but the one that's closest to you all, he turns to you and he speaks. Surrender. Sorry, I was doing the wrong voice. Surrender and be done with this bounty Gracchus has placed on you.
There's 9 of us and 3 of you.
Yes, I can count. I do not
fine.
wish to fight this fight.
That's right, so you need to leave.
Well, bit of an issue there. He gestures to the crashed ship.
That's not our problem. Get out of the
Well,
way.
that's the thing. He's gonna ready his gun. Either you surrender, we take your ship, we get this whole Gracchus deal resolved, or we're gonna do our best to take one of you down with us.
Well, with a reflex save of not 18, you're not going to do a very good job. You need to get the heck out of here.
I don't know what a reflex save is, but
I didn't know.
I
you
know
have-
what that
You
is.
don't even know how strong they are. Like,
hold on. If you hover your
What?
mouse over them, if you have your mouse over them, it says reflex save forward,
Oh,
and
wow,
will. That's pretty cool.
for more common
can't see it for you
enemies.
guys.
Yeah, for more common enemies, I'm going to start doing this. I might start doing it to you all as well, but I'm experimenting with it this session. So it's not going to be on everybody, it's going to be on some.
I thought it was like
He's
color
probably lying. You don't even know. You don't even know if that's true.
Turn you down slowly.
GG.
We will get on our ship, and we will all leave this place. It's up to you whether you want to live or die today. Step aside.
You'll allow us to go with you?
No.
Well, he's going to take a first surprise attack, shooting at you, Midas.
All right, he's going to be my dodge person. What is that
On
called?
your turn, you can declare that.
I thought it said any time.
Does it say anytime? I thought it had to be on your turn.
Oh, I might be wrong. I thought it was at any time. I mean, I might be wrong.
I know in other D&Ds we've done, it's had to be on your turn. Well, again, I'm also the same guy who forgot what the jump check was in the system, so my
I did
memory's
too.
not perfect.
I don't know if we've used jump
Actually,
once. I think we've used. I want to say we used acrobatics every time.
No, I jumped to that Tuscan ship. I remember.
Yeah.
But that was the only jump check.
I think we also jumped on that one guy who like called himself up, the one stormtrooper, like
Oh,
faked
you're
his academy thing.
Yeah. Where's the laughing book?
Pulling it up.
I don't have a specific token I'm rolling as for these guys, so it's just going to be my face. But this is the attack against you.
Oh, yeah, it does say during your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway,
It's a
my
miss
turn then.
regardless. It was only he who got to make that first turn, so now you can go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
Click on yourself first.
Gotta remind myself.
Oh, look at that. An unnatural 20.
An unnatural 22.
Look at those decimals, baby.
Yeah, so are we going to roll decibels or like just fuck it?
No, you don't need to roll decimals. The only time it's going to matter is when you tie with the NPC, in which case, roll off. So I'll just decide reroll initiative.
All right,
Sure.
I just turned mine off then.
Yeah.
I keep my. I can't change it.
It's too much of a hassle, the decimals. Who needs decimals in this world?
Aha.
Nerds,
13.
that's who. All right, you go for it.
I can't turn back now.
All right, Zeno, you're up first.
Jeez, I wasn't expecting that.
I rolled a 27.
Wasn't expecting that, he says.
SMH.
Oh, yep. I already used my second wind.
Same. Goddamn.
That
What
force
the fuck
bond.
are they called? Dogs.
That force bond though. I'm a pretty much ready my action. Once everyone else has taken an action, I'm gonna step up. That's right here, 20 feet, and use force judgment on this one.
Oh, are you sure? I don't think Tuzik knows that we're Jedi yet.
That's too bad.
I guess no hesitation. I guess he's gonna collect all of our fucking lightsabers then.
Can certainly try, or he might end up just like these guys right here.
Fair enough.
All right,
S
minus.
M H.
Yes, it's me now.
Oh wait, so what did you do?
Yeah.
Already in action. Once everyone else has taken an action, I'm going to walk up 20 feet and use force judgment.
Okay. I'm just all right then. I'm gonna take out
Oh boy.
I'm gonna take out my microtorsus sword, run up to this one, and make an attack. Two-handed.
All right. That's it.
Whoa. You're twice. Holy.
Oh, whoops.
You did roll twice.
Why did it do that?
Why did it do
Hey.
that, huh?
I have
Huh?
no idea.
What?
All right, so the 20 is the damage then, not the 28, obviously.
Still a heavy hit, and it will break his damage threshold, so he drops one on the condition tracker.
I did that hit assuming with the red that he had points in that he was on dark side. So is that correct?
Yes.
Good. All right.
Put the mile.
Get charisma damage.
That charisma damage.
My original build was like that too, but I was like, fuck it.
And I'm shouting at this guy right here. Actually, no, I'm shouting at Tuzik right here, and I'm actually using a depth negotiator on him.
Okay.
On him. Okay.
And I'm telling him, I'm asking him, you expect us to just trust you as you're strolled up with here? How do you even get here? You want to explain yourself?
I'll be happy to explain myself. If you really want me to do it in battle, I can. I figured we'd wait till you're done.
That's how I'm doing
my turn.
now.
Trust me, I'm not getting in the way right now, and I know I'm not going to win a fight against you all. I have no issue with you. Ajisai.
Is the adept negotiating is succeeding?
Yeah, so did that succeed or?
Yes.
I guess.
Kind of. He's weakened, so yes, but he's also not really battling.
Yeah, I know.
So
Knowing Xeno's
He's
action,
bullying.
I will not attack this one. I will just attack this one with a blaster.
technically, you don't know his action.
Technically, I don't, but
Okay.
mine's got him handled, and I'm afraid I might hit him because he's engaged in melee with him.
All right.
There you go. There's a different reasoning. Pew pew.
You pew, huh? That's a hit. He takes 17 points of damage. Does not break his threshold.
I think you should just shoot from now on.
GG.
I feel
You know,
like every
I
time
might
you
just
shoot a
range
gun,
characters.
I was gonna say I think you hit with the range every time, but
It acts for respect.
Not every time. I've missed a lot.
The guy in front of you,
Remember
Midas.
when like the clones gave me the blaster? They're like, let me show you how to really shoot. And they're like, nat 20s, nat 20s.
Guy in front of you is going to take a point blank shot, taking a heavy penalty. That's a mess. The
that
other
damage.
two are also going to aim at you.
Do you think, Tank?
But both of them miss.
I'm just dancing.
How is that?
Bounces off your armor unaffected, or you dodge. Xeno. Technically, your ready to action will trigger here.
All right. Oh, it's gonna go before NPCs too. All right.
NPCs
Just went.
Oh,
Unless you mean Libera and Klieg. We're just not going to do anything. Oh, yeah, I got RS7.
yeah.
Yeah, you do have RA7, so you can go ahead and control him. However, the other three, LeBear, Passion, and HK, you can see that they are not reacting. Like, they are just
Should I
watching
roll
the fight
for
unfold.
RA7 or he's just going to go with me?
He's just going to go with you.
Cool. He's still a laser turd.
Yeah, he is. I haven't updated him. I forgot. There was a lot I did in preparation for this, and there's some things that I didn't get to.
RA7 is not important right now.
There's a lot of
Force
fun stuff in this
Cedric.
session. Kind of grotesque imagery. Looking forward to that one. Only if you get there, though. Technically, you might avoid that path altogether, and that might be a spoiler.
I believe. Let's do it.
I mean, one way or another, it's going to be grotesque at some point.
Might scroll down.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Ajisai to go with RA7.
Oh, I thought I was going to skip this one.
We're going to have you go,
Yeah,
and then
since
we're going
technically-
to apply the Force Judgment.
Well, technically, self-defense protocol hasn't activated since I was going to NPCs, so he's
Alright.
not going to do anything.
All right, fair enough. Xeno, you have stepped forward. You have Force Judgmented the man.
But I did get shot at.
This is also true. There was a surprise round.
Yeah. So it just,
But
I mean,
He
Okay, like
missed.
okay. You
still-
get shot. You get shot at.
It's fine.
It still counts.
I7 is still baffled.
So you strike him down, and immediately you can tell the other two. They step back, go, "Oh no, this is
Too late.
not." Oh god.
I'm gonna look back at Zeno. What have you done? Now they can't leave.
It's too late for regrets now.
Okay.
Still with my hands sparking.
Must be that new weapon, lightning thrower.
Tuesday, you can see his kind of like eyes are going to be wide open, looking at you. I didn't see anything. Looks
Turn
away.
around.
Perception. Nice play.
My eyes are clouded by
What did you see?
by the force.
All right, Xena, now it's your actual turn.
Oh, dude, yeah, all right, back to me. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Jeez, they got guns.
I'm gonna do a low blow. No, I'm just kidding. Old
GG.
times.
If they get within 30 feet, I am going to run up and use Battle Strike.
Okay.
If either of them get within 30 feet, I'll run and use Battle Strike to
Just
try
waiting
and
for
knock
them to
back.
go pew pew at Zeno. Just up below.
35 feet though.
Midas, you're up.
and hit the one on the right.
That's a hit. And that's a kill because he had already been wounded. The other
you did
one,
say they can't
before
leave.
Putumayo goes, he's going to drop his gun. He's going to put his hands up. He's going to say, I surrender. You can leave. It's fine. It's fine. Putumayo, you're up.
I'm gonna shout out to this guy up here. Come closer.
Okay. Just gonna have him inch forward right there, out of turn order. Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Okay. How'd you say?
Out of engage in space. I guess.
Oh, actually,
This
yeah,
is like-
closer.
His turn. I'll start moving closer.
I'm gonna ready my action to attack him once he moves a little bit closer.
Okay.
Wow, punk move.
It is his turn. He is going
my
to
sword.
follow your wishes. Midas, you will get a attack of opportunity should you take it.
No, I'm not going to take it.
All right, he will continue to move forward. This will trigger Aji Sai's and Xeno's readied actions.
That's unfortunate.
So we
wanted this.
just both draw weapons and just go for an attack. I'm also getting the battle strike.
All right,
If he's
yeah,
gonna
you
do
can
it.
go ahead and roll your
that battle
stuff.
strike.
Roll
Come
that
on,
beautiful
Zeno.
beam footage, Zeno.
Roll me that battle strike. Lick slips.
20. And I do the
So that's
calculate
not 20 to
critically.
attack.
The 20 to attack and then 7 to the damage, so 14 to the damage because of the attack 20.
Now you're just gonna roll your lightsaber damage.
I guess. Wait, did I not?
I think you still haven't fixed it.
Yeah,
I
fixed it.
forgot
Yeah.
about that. Oh, all right.
That's
I
it.
knew I was forgetting something last time, man. All right. I can make a note to.
Since I'm flanking as well. Bruh. Well,
Shut up.
the first one might put him down a condition
take
tracker.
that damage.
Shout out to
First one.
Beskad.
Bascat.
The best get.
That's a sword name,
Okay.
literally, and canon too. As a legends technically.
All right, so you
That's
hit
20
10
24?
damage. Is that plus the 3d6?
Yeah.
It's also not double the.
It's not, but it's
The
not
damage
pre-calculated
score.
there. So
Yeah,
it's
not
10
bad.
plus 7, 17 times 2, 34. All right. You hit him
He
for
drops down the
34
condition
points of
tracker.
damage. He drops down the condition tracker, bringing him to 17, which will make it a hit for Aji Sai, which will kill him. And for killing a helpless, surrendering opponent, you also both get a dark side point.
Yay!
The
But we
hell?
can't make him leave. We were forced, man.
Forced. You had a choice. You made an understandable choice. But that doesn't mean it's a good choice.
I knew what I was getting into. As soon as conversation was off the table, I knew what was gonna happen.
Put him out. He's gonna look on disappointed. Turn
So,
the 2-zig.
hey, I don't know what I just saw. I'll be honest with you, I initially came here to try and collect the bounty on you, hoping I could try and assassinate you when you weren't looking. Obviously, bit off a bit more than I could chew. So, drop me off anywhere to a habitated planet. Let's say a word. What?
I'm roll up perception with you use the force because of the talent.
Okay. I'll let Midas speak first, and then we'll do that.
We can't trust that you won't reveal us.
I mean, I'm a pretty trustworthy guy.
You just admitted you were going to come here and try to assassinate us.
I've never lied to you. Zeno, you feel as though he's being genuine with your sense motive.
The first part or the whole thing, as far as
The whole
like,
thing. Everything he
Right.
said so far seems genuine to you.
I'm gonna force grip him.
Before he force grips him, I'm gonna ask him.
Actually, he chased it. I forgot.
Yeah.
Why were you
I would
fighting
use a
him
force
when
point,
we
too.
arrived?
What was that? Why were we fighting when we arrived?
Yeah.
Say, well, I expected that you all would be best caught off guard, and I didn't think that these people here would be good for that. I figured they would get in my way, so I thought I could pick them all off. Got most of them. Did not get all of them. See, I got a little over my head.
I am force gripping him.
Hey, he said, I just put it by said he was doing that before you said that.
All right.
To say so again. I won't say a word. Just let me go, and that's when Aji-sai's gonna go for the force grip.
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
All right, sir. Chokes a lot. Calm down.
He seems to be telling the truth.
I don't care if that's the truth.
Are you maintaining it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to break his concentration.
What?
I'm going to try to break Aji-sai's concentration so he can't continue the force grip.
All right.
So what do I need to do?
It depends on what you're trying to do. You could attack him, you could shove him, slap him, even wet willy. That's all up to you.
I'm gonna push him back with force. Try to force push him back, I guess.
Okay. So use the force check. Yeah, that will succeed. So he shoves you backwards. I push Zeno. Aji-sai, and you can see that he drops to the ground from that. Tuzig does.
Okay, you pushed him in armor.
What are you doing, Midas?
Come on. We don't kill innocents. He said he wasn't going to say anything. Zeno said he trusts him. Like I said, we could just drop him off at some planet he knows no one. That's it.
I just gotta step forward. He's not exactly innocent, you know. He did just say he's coming after us. Well, he was coming after us for our bounty, and he's a bounty hunter, so he should be prepared to die.
So are you. Do you feel as though what you do is like an act of egregious personal harm?
No, but I'm prepared to die if my target kills me.
Yeah.
That just means I was weak.
Okay.
We'll put him in the holding cell until we can figure out what to do with him next. How about that?
We don't need any more guests.
Whatever you decide to do, I'm just gonna go on the ship, says Lee Bear.
All right. We can drop him off. If he becomes a problem, we'll track him down.
We do have Zeno who can do that.
And so I hope you understand what that means. I say that to Tuzi.
1 second.
Something else is happening. Oh no.
You hear a voice in your head, Aji-sai. You recognize it as Kliek Nons. You're not gonna let Midas step all over you again, are you, Aji-sai? Come on. And Tuzig, in response to you, he's gonna say, "Don't worry. I recognize when I'm in over my head and when it is time for me to wash myself clean of a situation.
Good.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no bounty on you."
Good.
I'm gonna look out at Aji-sai and step towards him. Look, my friend, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I can't always stop you from doing everything, I know. Do this as a favor to me, please.
Do it.
Fine.
Sorry, I could resist.
On the one condition, I'm gonna watch him in the holding cell.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna keep guard.
As long as you don't put him in that back tank.
That's filthy.
Not again.
And we will keep him weakened for this trip until we drop him off.
You hear that?
Don't have to put much effort into that already, so okay.
You hear that, Tuzig? You're on thin ice.
Hey.
He's the negotiator again.
Oh no, he's negotiating again.
He just drops.
Your words hurt more than any sword could.
Say, don't worry. Don't worry, I understand. I'm fully cooperating here.
Did that succeed?
No, that failed.
Damn.
That would be great. Just watch it.
I'm warning you. Don't try me.
It's getting lower and lower.
All right. Just lead me into where you're holding me. Any occupied planet, I'll figure out how to get home from there.
He's strong.
Which one was the main guy again?
The
one
one
that
who
was
was
speaking out?
speaking to you was that one.
I'm gonna check him for credits.
All right. You search him and you find a credit chip.
And I will use the
Trust and scanner.
Yeah.
And it
For no
gives you
reason.
125 credits.
Nice.
For no reason in particular, I'm going to search this guy.
All right. You find a credit chip.
I'm not going to search the ship.
The ship is crashed, so it's pretty torn
Pretty
apart
burned.
from the ground. From
I gotta-
it's colliding into the ground.
I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get on the ship.
Go. As far as you can tell, there's nothing salvageable other than just random circuitry and machinery parts.
So we're taking the prisoner.
Hey.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Supposedly.
Okay. I'm in a no quarter.
I'm gonna say Midas is gonna grab Tuzik and start leading him to the cell.
I was gonna tell Midas something, but he's not here, so
Rip.
rip.
He's gonna walk past you without uttering a word.
Me.
Well, specifically Ajisai, but both of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like ignoring him.
And
Does that mean when I use telepathy, like Ajisai also hears? Or do I have to speak to him directly?
there's copying all your tokens. You'd have to speak to him directly.
Okay.
Where is the ship? There it is. Pasting to see everything that I don't already have here. All right, replacing that token, and we've got him now in the holding cell.
All right, let's just get LeBear back safety and let's be on our way.
Back safely? So is that the decision? You're all just gonna up and leave me? I mean, it's fine. I understand. I'm not saying you should do otherwise. I'm just... I wasn't sure exactly what our arrangement was at this point.
Are you getting sentimental on us?
Well, if you want me to be completely honest, I figure that we probably both still have uses for each other.
I agree.
I suppose so.
Just points to you, Zeno, and just... But
I know he's dangerous, but not good.
Well, yeah, whatever you decide to do, I'll cooperate. Want to lead me back home on Jelen? Fine with me. You want me to go with you to assist you? I won't do anything that will piss the Empire off, but yeah, otherwise we're fine. Golden.
I was waiting till Midas get back so we can so everyone can be
Okay, I'm back.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell Midas something before we enter the ship.
Okay.
boy.
But you were gone.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Midas, do not interfere with me again. This is a one time only.
gonna roll my high ground bonus because I'm standing on the
On the ramp.
I'm standing on the ramp. No, I'm gonna lay back at Adisai. Adisai, we're friends, and you know that I listen to what you say. You listen to what I say, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm trying my best to live my way, to live the way of the light side. And I have turned a blind eye several times to things you've done because you're my friend. If it comes down to our friendship being a question for something, I don't want that to be a thing, but I can't just watch you kill people that have surrendered. We'll discuss this later. I'm gonna walk onto the ship.
Let's watch him silently go.
All right. And then to the present conversation. I think it's better if Blueberry stays with us. You know, the Empire, he works for them. And he knows our identities already. I think it'd be worse off if they gave him something to benefit him more and you revealed our identities.
There's really not much profit in it for me to reveal yourselves anyway. I mean, that would mean that I would also unveil the fact that I was working with you. And if the higher-ups of the Empire figure out exactly what was going on here, they're going to know that you were pulling the wool over my eyes and that I was fully aware of the treason I was committing. So, if that's part of the influence here, you don't have to worry about me selling you out.
He would be in trouble of aiding known fugitives.
Exactly. And you could always reveal that I myself am technically one of these alleged fugitives.
That would be a weight off.
I don't know. I guess we could take it to a vote. Be more diplomatic about it.
Sure. Whatever you all want to do.
All right, everyone submit your votes.
Putuma's gonna walk off.
So who's all getting a vote, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
No robots. So no droids. Droids don't get a vote. I'm sorry.
How dare you? They're people too.
Unfortunately, they're biased.
You droidist.
GG. I mean, it could be between us, really. I mean, we can let everybody get a vote, I guess, but I don't think. Well, he saved their life technically. I guess we could have taken him to somebody else, but
I don't think they get a vote.
Technically, he saved them, so I would say they get a vote.
I'd say the clones get a vote. Yelvash, Clayton. They've been on the ship.
Has abstained. Unless he was going to actually do something first and then come back.
It appears he's just lost in his own world right now, just staring at the crafting table at the workbench.
No, I'm taking out the credit chip.
Oh, GG. Okay. Oh, we'll wait then.
Scanning it or doing anything with it?
Oh, I actually don't care about this vote.
You're saying. All right.
All right, abstaining indeed.
Yeah, I actually left because I wasn't interested in this conversation anymore.
All right, that's the bottom again.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I was like, I had to make sure. All right, so let's vote. Everybody put your votes on this thing.
All right, so you can just state your votes publicly and openly. We'll go Zeno.
My vote's for the bear.
Staying. Okay. Midas.
No.
Ajisai.
Stay.
Putumayo, you have abstained. Passion's gonna vote no.
Who's gonna vote no?
Ooh, tough.
Yale Vosh is going to 1 is no, 2 is yes. Yale Vosh votes no. You feel like she doesn't understand what she's voted for, but that's what she said.
We do not count her.
We don't count her. She doesn't count.
So is
The
it just
rest-
the clones who have votes left now?
And the Jedi.
I mean, okay, Jedi. That's fine. They. I guess they would know because they are.
They're both going to abstain. They're both going to abstain.
No, like the true Jedi they are. Never commit, like ever, never like. No fucking dare. Just like back in Republic, eh?
GG.
Technically, they are back in the Republic. If you think about it.
He was pre-order 66.
Clover and Clobber are going to vote yes, and Ace is going to vote no.
That's a no then.
That'd
That'd be a tie.
yes.
Oh, that's a tie.
Yeah, I'm like,
kinda-
what?
So I
I
can't map right now.
suppose this decision is up to Liber.
That's the question. Do you want to have a tiebreaker? It could be me. It could be HK. It could be RA7. Could be Putumayo. Hell, you could leave it to the prisoner. Let's
There's no
let's
other.
have some fun with this. Or you could leave it to me. In which case, I vote to stay.
You know what? I'm gonna change my vote.
All right, part of the
You can
crew.
stay.
He kicks
That
his
way I
feet
can
back
keep
up on
him-
the holoprojector.
That way I can keep an eye on you.
If that is what you wish,
Sorry, Click.
it's fun. There's value to him. Though my eyes are on you too.
We probably like wrote down our votes and put it in. And I just revealed that me, Click, and I were both like, "Fuck that guy."
So, where to next?
I figure we'll go back to Jelen. I've got some stuff to pick up there, collect some of my data. I still have my deal to make good with you all on. I'll give you some Jedi relic or temple information I've acquired.
All right.
But I'm going to need to go back to Jelen to get that. Also need to inform the Empire that I'm leaving, going with you all. Yeah, so Jelen.
John, it is.
Well, yeah, because they are aware of us, but they don't know who we are. So it's still cool, kind of, maybe, until we get there and then we find out that it's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
All right, start clicking random buttons.
So Putumayo, what are you doing with the credit chip?
I'm just trying to open it.
Trying to open it up, not scan it?
Yeah, scan it.
Scan it is to get the credits from it. Opening it is you're trying to tamper with it, which you recall is a highly illegal and like treasonous action if you get found out.
We already got the Empire after us. What's one more
Okay.
crime?
We got a whole effing army after
Gonna
this.
scan it?
Jelen. We give out Jelen. You're not Jedi, but you did tamper with the credit chips.
Traces of credit tampering on this ship.
You get 55 credits from it.
Oh yeah, we also touched some grass earlier.
Nice.
Just saying.
Roll a perception check, Putumayo.
Yeah, why is this robot standing behind me?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you even notice him behind you?
You notice that he's looking around for something, like he's just kind of looking around, scanning the area, but you're unsure as to what his purpose is. He's not focused on you by any means.
Hmm. Of course.
He's gonna kind of like walk up next to you and start analyzing the walls. And you can see he's going to kind of like insert his hands and just kind of like jab it through part of the ship. And he's going to rip off a metal panel.
I don't like that.
HK, could you explain to me what you're doing?
Then, explanation. I'm detecting a signal coming from inside the panels of this ship. And I am figuring out what its source is. He starts looking through. Pulls out, and you can see that there's a communicator he pulls out that's transmitting a signal.
Right.
He hands it to you.
How many fucking signals does this ship have on it?
I'm gonna,
There's a rat in here.
I'm gonna look at the signal. I'm gonna look at HK. Are there any other signals on the ship?
You can see he starts going through his processes, thinking. He's going to say, assurance, I'm not detecting any other signals coming from this ship.
Would you mind being a cyber deer and closing up that hole in the wall?
Jeez.
He's going to... There's so many of these things I could pull from. Statement. I will do so.
Thank you.
He puts it back in. It's still, there's obviously the jams from his hands jabbing into it. There's still the dents into that, but it is reslotted. He's going to continue. Conjecture. That chip, or that signal, was not previously being detected when my last scan happened. That means it is recently receiving this signal. There may be others like it in hiding. So, as you're looking at this, Putumayo, your mechanics check, you have no idea anything specific that's been done to this thing, but you can tell it's a communicator, and it is reacting as though it's trying to pick up a signal, as though someone's trying to communicate to you.
Somebody's trying to communicate to us, or somebody's trying to discern our location?
It seems like a standard communicator, not like a transmitter beacon, so it's someone trying to send a signal to you, trying to communicate.
Is this something that I like accept the communication and
you could accept it, or you could not.
Is there a voicemail?
No.
GG.
I'm going to
I'm gonna send that to just
get on the radio. Is there like a time limit? Like, what? Is it like
as far as you know, as far as you know, you don't know.
I'm gonna get on the comms. HK-47 found a communicator inside the hull of the ship. Somebody's trying to reach us.
Another
Do we accept or destroy this?
Midas has entered the room. Is anyone else entering the room?
Before I say anything, I'm
not hearing anything.
Shadow point this.
Ajisa's getting ready in the cockpit.
That's right. You don't have a thing. You
I don't have comms.
That's right. You don't.
Beep 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 beep.
Kliagnon's going to enter the ship, and Putumayo is doing over the comm system, so that's like to the whole ship.
Oh.
So if that's changing what you're doing, Ajisai.
Yeah,
I'm still revving this up.
Once, so Kliagnon, while this is happening, he's going to turn to you. He's going to say, "When you're done there, meet me in the engine room."
Oh, you're in trouble.
How dare you let that lower class life form.
Tentacle head abomination.
How dare
You're an embarrassment, Ajisa.
He's gonna leave.
How dare to get that tentacle head out of the way? Suddenly gets extremely racist. Doesn't even see people. I can get him to certain features.
I can see that.
Zeno, are you going to be going in?
Yeah, I'm shadow pointing. I want to see.
Yeah, can you tell what happens like if we pick it up or like?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What would you see with this one? As you shatter point to see the differing branching paths of this option, you can see on one of them, you will deny the call, you set it down. And then there's just kind of a shroud of darkness. In the other one, you can see that you answer it. And there is a shroud of darkness still, but it's not as powerful.
Oh, wow. So basically, you either know nothing or you're going to know something.
It's a difficult one to tell. There's a lot that is hidden by the dark side surrounding this decision.
Just pick it up already.
There is darkness either way, but there's at least information. We'll at least know who our target is.
Well, they can't triangulate us from that, I don't think. So there's no hurt. No hurt in answering, I suppose.
I accept the call.
And HK is going to say, agreement. What Midas says is correct. You accept the call, and then you hear a familiar voice. Oh, finally one of you picked up.
Yeah, nice play.
You recognize the voice as Dross 10. I was hoping that one of you would be able to eventually detect this communicator going off. Perhaps I had hidden it too well.
How did you hide it in the ship without leaving a marking behind.
If you know the inner workings of ships, you can always find the engineering holds.
Yes. I remember that in engineering school. As an engineer of the ship. So, say, didn't you leave with that one Twi'lek?
Did you ever share that, Midas, that he was with the Twi'lek? Oh, or was that
RE7
Xeno?
did say.
I was
It
gonna
was,
say
you know.
because I far saw that.
I
Also,
don't.
RE7 did say something, I think.
I don't believe that was ever. Oh yeah, RA7 did say something like that. Okay, yeah, you do know. Say yes, I have delivered her to safety. I hope you can forgive my taking of her. I was uncertain of certain characters aboard your ship. Speaking of which, is Kliek Non still there?
Yeah, he's just, yeah, Kliek Non.
Is he currently among those listening?
No, but you know how the Force works,
I clarify this because Aji Sai asked me to leave. I cooperated with him because he believed it was necessary for him to progress his path in training of the Force. It may be best if you do not inform Kliek Non of my survival, for Aji Sai's sake.
Understand.
Now, on to the point as to why I'm communicating with you. Was that you that I felt?
The ripple.
Me? No.
A shattering echo through the Force.
That wasn't us, but there is someone that you probably felt that's with us.
Is that individual with you? Yep.
What's wrong?
LeBear's just gonna yell out. I want to inform you that I am currently on Lothal, and I felt that ripple. I don't know if that's close to you, but that was a very strong echo in the Force. And if I've detected it, that means other powerful forces have likely detected it too. Wherever you are, get away from there.
So LeBear, that's
Put it in reverse. I just saw put it in
the Force
reverse.
that way.
Put it in reverse.
Wait. He's saying that he detected the ripple, the shatter.
Yeah,
but
you all
he's not
recall the
currently-
feeling of the Force like shattering going through your bodies.
Mhm.
He's saying that he
But-
has felt that too.
But it's not current. It's just when the effect happened. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we need to get out of here quickly.
All right.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best of luck.
Are we aware that did Ajisai let us know that that he's supposed to be dead?
He has just informed you all that he
Oh, I
left
was
because of
sorry.
Aji Sai, and that for Aji Sai's well-being, it would be best if you don't
I
share this to
have not-
Kliek Non. That he's
I
alive.
have not revealed that
No.
I did say him to leave. I did say when Klieg asked me, I was like, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, was that in front of us when he asked?
I think so.
I don't think so.
No. I think you kind of glossed over by you guys. Oh, well, he did leave, I guess, with his tools.
Yeah, it was stated he left, but as far as Clegg Non knows, as far as we think he knows, and for all he knows the truth the whole time.
So we should definitely keep that ruse up for Ajisai's sake.
All right, let's get out of here for now.
Good luck.
Oh, I guess you have a way to communicate with us if need be.
Yes. If necessary, you can feel the need to keep this. However, should your ship be, should you be detected by Sith or Imperial presence and be made an enemy, I would be very appreciative if you destroyed this communicator.
Keep that in mind. You gonna hold on to it, Putumayo?
I mean, it'd be a shame if both of us got caught, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it.
All right. Good luck, all of you. May the force be with you.
Stay
With
safe,
you.
Joss.
Then the signal goes.
I put the communicator in my pocket. I turn to HK. Keep quiet about this.
Indignation. I wouldn't dream of it. Or I wouldn't dream of telling a soul.
Oh, but you're like, excuse
can't
me?
dream.
Where's that restraining bolt?
At that moment, Ajisai, you are starting the ship and you are taking off.
Let's get the fuck
Cool. Down to the workbench I go.
And the workbench.
It hasn't been a week.
I'm doing something different that I got from the temple. Come on.
Actually, it
Oh,
hasn't
okay.
been a few days.
Man, already breaking the word, what passion asked you to do. Okay.
Hey, he said when I'm done.
I wasn't done.
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done.
Hey, yeah. Can you come over here, please?
Okay.
Spice.
Oh my god.
Pocket spice.
Close the door behind us.
Fortunately, no spice anymore. We gotta go back to nursery to get more.
Freaking Star Wars D&D, the introducer of Pocket Spice.
All right, so
No.
Ajisai will do what
Now
you're doing
available.
first here.
I will try to install the Kasha crystal
All right.
thing into my lightsaber.
How many modifications do you currently have?
1 DC 15,
Oh, hiccups. All right, DC 20.
DC 20.
Yep.
Oh boy.
DC 15 plus
is it-
5 per mod installed already.
And the book says that this DC is reduced by 5 if using a workbench.
Oh, I probably do have that, don't I? All right,
Yep.
DC 15.
Thanks.
I had
Sure,
a
I will
nickel
use one
for
more
all of
force
my
point.
own rules that I forgot.
So that's additional plus 5.
Almost guaranteed the success here, unless you get a nat 1,
Don't
which you
fucking jinx
will
it.
get. Which you
Don't
will
fuck-
get. All right, you
Barely.
succeed.
That's a 2. Good thing I did that.
Snap.
Yeah, so my wisdom is increased by 2 now, which means I could get 1 more force power.
Ooh. You're aware as you're doing this the whole time, HK is just watching you.
Something wrong?
Explanation. The machinations of Jedi fascinate me.
I see. Well, I'm sure you have plenty of opportunities to see more as I step out.
Affirmation, I am sure you are correct.
Beep, 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 boo.
All right. Putumayo, you and Yale, you're in the med bay. What do you need?
I'm gonna pull out the data list that LeBear gave me. That was the copies of his research, and I'm gonna take a copy of it. I'm gonna hand it to Yale. I'm gonna say, Yale, I want you to continue researching this, and I want this research to bear some fruits. I believe in you,
Okay.
and that's it. I'm gonna walk out.
Is there anything you need? Spice? Okay.
Got you.
Research never gets completed.
Right. No, seriously, some spice to take the edge off.
Zeno, what are you doing?
Force trancing and my typical farsing.
On
This
who?
time it's our old pal Ken.
All right.
I haven't checked up in a while. $31, yes, please.
31. All right, let me check. No, they're not there. Where are they?
So if they're dead, we will know.
Oh, right. I archived him, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Store.
Not that I would know.
If he's too powerful, then yeah. Then he's still alive. This is it.
You fail to see anything.
Yes. Although
He's alive.
game, I would confirm anything.
Where'd your camera go, Connor? I lost your camera.
I lost you.
Well, guess I'm gonna go refresh.
2 more. Sorry. This one is gonna be. Well, never mind. It's gonna be from nobody. I'll move to my 3rd one. This one is gonna be for Gracchus.
You can see that he is currently sitting in his bed with a number of Twi'lek dancers dancing in front of him.
TOS.
I'll take it.
Is this what you meant by grotesque? You.
He knew this would come. I mean, that's
Wait, has anybody even given us the talk? Like, does he don't even understand what he's looking at right now?
It's just women dancing.
That's a good question.
There's nothing sexual about that.
It's entertainment, man.
All I know is the full.
It's a form of art.
It's like ballet. Alright, anything else you're doing, Zeno?
No, I was gonna try and hit the assassin, but yeah, I rolled a 1, so it's not doing nothing.
Oh, he said it's you again.
All right, Midas.
He intercepts again.
He looks at you. You trying to look again, motherfucker?
You approach Chi and Paya.
How's the eyesight coming?
It's improving. I see a silhouette of you, but that's all.
See a silhouette of a man.
Gotta move, gotta
Kid
move.
Kid Fisto. There it is.
I trust your ventures on that hellhole were fruitful.
If you call it that. We did what we came to do here.
Bye, Giselle.
I'm on a truck. I just keep on getting disconnected from Roll 20 for no reason.
Watch your profanity.
Oh, there goes gravity, yo.
We'll be able to finish our conversation once our sight fully returns.
Well, rest. I mean, you know what I mean.
There's a bed in the mid.
All right. Ajisai.
Why is Midas's camera currently offline still?
Shouldn't be. I thought I turned it back on. Yeah, it's on for me.
Just guess the delay. I thought it was just like, I was just looking like for once in a while. I thought it was still offline from earlier. Well.
All right, you enter the engine room with passion. So, letting Midas walk all over you again, huh?
That was his last time. I gave him warning.
Let's make sure. I think part of the issue is on me. I haven't been forthcoming enough with the dark side's power. You see, he draws his lightsaber and ignites it. I'm going to teach you something today, Ajisai. Something that will help you understand the dark side of the Force. Juyo. Orm 7, the most powerful, but also can make you more dark side leading stance.
Alright. And I would ignite my lightsaber.
The red one?
Draw it at me.
I suppose so, yeah.
Follow what I'm about to do and ready yourself because I will not hold back.
Yeah, what's going on in here?
So what this stance does is it gives +2 to hit checks, +5 to damage, but on every nat 1, you risk increasing your dark side score by 1. Essentially, I will roll a 1d20 +20 versus your will defense.
Yikes, that's
It's a very hard roll.
My will defense is pretty high now. Now I got a +1. From my crystal.
Was it 15?
Which is- It's 18 now, bitch. Come on.
But he starts looking at you. This is aggressive and unpredictable. And he immediately just starts lashing at you, just kind of jumping all over, just slamming into you. We're not going to actually do rules or things like that. This is a teaching exercise.
Whoa. The engines. No.
I'm imagining Palpatine and Yoda.
Yeah. I had the same thought. I was like,
Hey, ha.
And essentially, time will pass while you two are now training. But he's teaching you to channel your aggression and hatred into the lightsaber stance.
Hey, does anybody else hear that?
Well, one more thing. I want to try and sense another ripple myself.
Sense a ripple of yourself, what?
No, like sense if there are any ripples.
Like anything detecting you, or?
It's someone just in general, people using the Force
Okay.
across the universe or galaxy.
Anything that's nearby in your vicinity that you pick up. You detect nothing other than the standard, like, void that is LeBear. And you also do detect an increased aggression, an increased dark side coming from inside the ship. And as you focus on it, you can detect it's coming from between Aji Sai and Passion.
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna heal up. Fire resting.
Time will pass. Aji Sai, exhausted from your training, you feel as though you have a confident grasp on the stance.
Wait, exhausted? Now's my chance.
Yeah, this is for your own good.
Stop interfering with me.
This is the last.
He said, "It's my turn. Damn it!"
Let me just pick one of those force powers. Lick slips. It's actually got a slot now.
And now, Aji Sai, I expect to see you use that stance in combat. If you want to get more powerful, start channeling the dark side more.
I will.
And next time, don't let Midas get in your way. Commit to what you said.
Not.
Not getting that back to tank and heal up.
Getting that back.
Puts on a smile. Hello, Midas.
Passion.
You can tell that he's sweating. You know, it's definitely been an intense workout.
I mean, that could be taken.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, it can.
It's kind of suggestive there.
GG.
Zeno, you fully heal up as the time passes as well.
Oh, I was gonna say I got one more thing to do before I transcend.
Okay.
I'm gonna telepathy to Putumayo.
Okay.
Putumayo, are you there? Do you hear
Get out of my head.
Ah. Please come to the meeting room.
Begrudgingly, Kuma's gonna put his notes down, walk over.
This man's researching. A long time ago, before we all split up, you wanted to learn how to see using the Force.
Oh, those were the notes I was studying. Yeah, we'll hold them up. Reading them right here.
Not that, but Force vision or foresight. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I got the notes from you last session.
oh, that's right. All right, never mind. Forget I said that. I might sleep. You know what? I forgot I said that too. I was like, oh yeah.
The bear goes back.
What are you doing, Tito? Looks.
I mean, yeah. You want to review my notes? Like, what's up?
No, this never happened. I was asleep and you were reading your notes. That was just one branch.
This man's like sleeping on like 10 HP. He's bleeding out while he's sleeping.
All right. Is there anything else you're doing right now, Putumayo?
No, I'm just studying this foresight notes.
All right. Anything else you're doing right now, Zeno?
Nah.
All right. So you fully heal up. You two are now inside the storage room / prisoner bay. Tuzik, you can see he's kind of leaning his back there against the only wall where he can, where there isn't an energy field. He's just looking directly at you, Ajisai.
So Midas is also in this room. Or would he have entered before me since I was technically...
Would you have
training?
come here pretty early, Midas? Huh?
Yeah, I've been in here for a little bit. I'm just gonna say I'm up. If this is a table, I'm sitting on the table.
It's like a
Well, I'll
box.
see what you're trying to do, Aji.
Yeah,
Then
I'm sitting
I'm
in the box.
I'm gonna wait for you to talk to him.
Oh, I'm not talking to him. I'm just chilling. So
I'm sure he's gonna talk to you.
Oh, okay.
He's just sitting back there, quiet. Not saying a word.
Not even hello. Wow.
Time passes. Ajisai, will you enter?
Acknowledges Midas's presence.
He just goes to looking at you.
So, you want to get dropped off?
Preferably.
Where to?
Any world that has sentient life will be good enough for me. I'd rather not be picky in face of you all.
Also, in my head, I was like, I'm sure I've dropped you in drum on cast. Yeah, sentient life there at some point.
Oh my goodness.
So wherever you're going, which I imagine isn't near Nar Shaddaa,
Not really, no.
it's fine. Drop me off there. Figure it out a way home. Odd jobs. Assuming if it's in a Empire-controlled planet, I'll just be able to use my bank account. Take a taxi out, Base taxi. Shuttle.
I might have a different recommendation instead of dropping you off.
Well, I'm hoping that doesn't involve anything going through me.
No. At least. Unless
No,
you give
but
me
okay to
another reason
rice.
I will hear you out.
How about you come with us so I can keep an eye on you?
If everyone's fine with that, sure. If that's what keeps me alive, I'll take it. But what I heard when we were on the surface is some of you don't exactly want more company.
Well, that was a different scenario, since the guy is potentially dangerous to us. But I'm thinking of keeping watch myself on people with us. It's probably the better option, instead of letting you guys roam freely.
I can't say that's a foolish decision, because it's not. That is what you wish, then so I shall do.
You're still gonna be here though until we arrive on Jelen. No offense.
Yeah, that's OP.
That's fine.
I have a question. Can I
Just gonna lean against the wall.
am I able to use a debt negotiator through telepathy?
I mean, that's
Yes. However, if you're going against someone, just as a thing to keep in mind, if you're going against someone who is familiar with force telepathy, you risk revealing yourself to them. Revealing yourself as force sensitive. So I'll allow you to do it, but it'll have risks.
that's some mindfucker
Put
you
that
can
weapon
do.
down.
Yeah. That's a real motherfucker you can do.
Good to know.
You didn't even want to be here. I guess I did.
Drops one. I'm tired of
LeBear is going to eventually come into the storage room. Hey, you two. I'd like to have everyone together, have a group conversation, a group meeting, a team session.
Are you even allowed to do that? You just joined.
Sure, whatever's on your mind. Speak it.
He's gonna walk out here into the meeting room. Zeno, wanna meet with us? We're a little powwow.
Yeah, I'll be there in a moment.
All right. By the way, you see some weird things.
Me? And,
Yeah.
and how would you know that?
I've been, ever since everything happened, I've been picking up on little fragments around me, unintentionally tuning into other aspects of the Force that I don't think were meant for me. Something to keep in mind.
You should be careful there.
I will be.
Whatever happened to you is growing stronger.
I know. Beautiful, isn't it?
I suppose. There, I stand up.
It's done. Oh, he's also going to grab HK, so HK's going to step on out.
Hey, what's he doing in there with the RA7? Hey, what's going on in here?
Yeah, Turkey CR7's fine. Oh, I didn't see Putumayo wasn't out here. He's going to go to the robot and ask you Putumayo as well to come out.
Don't we still have that,
Yeah.
what was it called? The recalibrator or something?
Yeah, the recalibrator still.
Who has that right now?
That would be me.
I will ask for that later.
So he sits down, looks at y'all. All right, so we've decided to work together, a team, companions. If you want to give it a name, I mean, that'd be cool. You know, like the legends of the freaks. I don't know. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Yeah, right. So, however our paths intertwine in the future, right now remains to see is where we're going. Now, obviously, I'm going with you. I imagine after, we're done with Jelen, I'm following whatever your lead is there. And I'd like to be let in on the plan.
The
Plan?
plan?
The plan.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
right, right.
I'm sure you have an end game, right? Like, you have a path you're working towards.
Sorta. Not really.
Not really an end plan, but a goal.
Wonder how Maul's
Well,
doing.
What's... Oh,
I mean, I suppose I could let you on a secret now that you're with us. A leader of an organization.
it's a mall?
Yeah.
That's right.
But, well, you could describe him?
Red skin, evil looking.
Redonian? Any Redonians a brack?
It's a brag. I suppose.
So, just to get this clear, you're talking about Darth Maul.
And I recall back
Yeah.
then when Melis talked to us about Darth Maul when we asked about Obi-Wan becoming a Jedi. Jedi Knight. It's like, oh. Nick Dixon, I
That
had.
is the same Maul, isn't it? No.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I have no issue there. He's alive? I heard he was dead.
Apparently so.
I've been kicking.
How come none of us have
Alive
connected the
anyway.
dots yet?
No, man.
Okay, so Maul, still goal. What's your path here? Where are you going? If I'm gonna be able to help, I'd like to be able to know exactly what's going on around.
Well, first, get rid of all the Sith assassins
Okay?
and go to Coruscant, and one of our old masters is there.
Coruscant.
Yep.
Right.
So you looking to go there soon or later?
Later.
Okay.
We
Right.
have no time limit.
Good. Just wanted to make sure, because that is not a safe place for any of us.
It indeed isn't. That's why we're trying to become stronger. Increase our manpower.
Okay.
Speaking of goals, yeah, he's right. We do need to get stronger. And I recall you mentioning in exchange for successfully reading that temple
Yeah.
information.
Yeah, once we get to Jelen, I'll get the information to you. I
Alright.
need access to my data. I don't remember.
All right.
Got it
Dead-Eye Temple
memorized.
locations is kind of beneath my focus.
That's fine.
All right.
Making sure you forget.
So I just want to line this out here with Coruscant being your endgame. You're aware of all the threats that will be there, right?
Not all of them. Enlighten us.
I mean, you got stormtroopers, purge troopers, bound to be at least one Inquisitor in the vicinity.
Yeah,
Sith
just a
Inquisitors.
It's just a Sith or two, no big deal.
It's maybe not just a Sith or two. Sith Lords as well.
Yeah.
But based
Sith.
on everything that I've encountered, okay, he's
You
going to
say
turn
Sith
to.
lords, but the
No-
rule of two
no
states
Sith
that there's only two.
Well, I mean that's
No
a
Sith Prince.
flimsy rule at best.
Sith Viscounts?
But typically, there are only two Sith Lords according to the rule of two: Padawans and temporary Force hatchlings. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. Those are a little bit free, like Mr. Non here. He gestures the passion across the hollow table. So I presume you are one of those Force assassins. Nods his head. All right, so Force assassins. Probably going to be one of them there, maybe. Looks to Cleagnon. Cleagnon nods his head again. All right, so Force assassin, Sith assassin, Sith Inquisitor, Sith Lords. Now, I don't know who those are. I have my suspicions that the Emperor himself might be one. Haven't been able to verify that. Not exactly looking to. Kind of a dangerous thing to try and verify, but the pieces add up. Unless he's going to look to Cleagnon. Cleagnon nods his head again. All right, so at least one Sith Lord is his base there. Where are you going on Coruscant?
To
Simple.
the Jedi Temple.
You do know that's now the Imperial Royal Palace, right?
That's news.
Whoever's making that clanky, I'm gonna hit you. Hit you.
The one laughing is the one who's doing it.
So,
We understand we have our work cut out for us. It's not something we're doing right away.
okay. All right, I just want to make sure that you understand what you're getting into. As you've got an army of of stormtroopers. You've got Sith. You have assassins. You have all these things there, and you're trying to get into the worst possible place on that planet to get. So I just want to make sure that's all known.
Maybe we can get Gracchus's troops to fight those guys.
Yeah, a worthwhile attempt. But there are other options to us. Once, do you have an idea as to how you're going to get in there? Are you going to storm the front door?
That wouldn't be wise.
I
We're only
agree.
there to see one person.
I wouldn't think a planet has a front door, but if maybe we can knock it.
I mean the front door of the palace.
There's only one person we need to meet, and they're underneath the temple.
All right, that's something to work with. So you're talking about that whole Sith temple that used to be underneath it.
Somewhat news. Refresher. But yeah, I wasn't aware of that before you told me.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. The temple itself, it's been razed. It's been destroyed by the Jedi. From what I understand in the old archives, the temple was built upon it to try and cleanse the Force virgins that's in there. That's a really powerful dark side presence. I don't know if it succeeded or not, but if it's now being used by a Sith, I'm going to presume he's either trying to re-corrupt it or it was never purified. So I'm guessing that's what you're talking about of where the person is. So if they are in there, it's also been restored to an extent. So Maybe there's a secret door. Maybe there's a back entrance. The only way to really know that would be to get the Emperor's personal logs, personal blueprints. Maybe he keeps it in a vacation home?
Let's take it one step at a time.
I'm just saying, if you need a path ahead to get there, that's something to keep in mind. There might be a place to find a secret entrance, or at least something to get you in. If one even exists.
That's a big risk. And I'm more concerned about gathering strength first. Not just personal, but allies as well, and information.
Sounds like that's the type of information we need.
All right, well, I guess we'll go to Jelen. I'll share what information I've acquired that might be of use to you and figure out from there. All right, but Coruscant, end goal. All right.
And if you must know,
Great.
Maul plans to restore balance to the galaxy.
Sure he does. Okay.
I happen to align with that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, why not?
You don't sound convinced.
I'm not convinced you understand what balance to the galaxy even is. Definitely don't think he knows. Oh yeah, that's obvious. I mean, technically, this is actually more balanced than it's been for ages. So, like you do recognize that. He's gonna look at you all. Like, you do know the Jedi died for a reason, right?
Because they were foolish?
No. Because it was destined to happen. They didn't have a choice in the matter. There's nothing they could have done to avoid it. Maybe elongate the lifespan of the Republic, maybe, but it was inevitable. There's no way around it.
You speak like you know that this was going to happen.
That's the Force. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's inevitably going to happen. Eventually, this empire will fall. It will be built into some new republic or some new empire or whatever it is, and then eventually that'll fall and it'll become another one of the opposite side, and then back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's infinite. So it's a never-ending cycle.
Suppose so. It has been like this for 1,000 years.
Yeah. So I just want to ask again, you sure you understand what balance means? It definitely wasn't balanced under the Republic.
I think we, on this ship, know better than anyone what balanced is. Jedi and Sith working together.
Yeah.
Other ways to achieve uniform balance.
And if we got one guy restricted from the without restriction from the Force.
Well, I suppose that you all, what you're doing here, it is better than what the Jedi were doing. Zeno?
Sorry.
I will kill you.
I'm trying to retain thoughts. Yeah, I may not know truly, what true balance is, but we'll find out. Time will tell.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll be able to illuminate you to my ideas of balance once I get a better grasp on things. Maybe I'll be able to change your minds.
Yeah, hopefully you don't implode first.
I'm not exactly worried about imploding. I'm in full control of what I'm doing. Is he just like looking at his hands?
This man's gonna force explode. Then it's gonna evaporate. Just gonna be a giant explosion in space.
Or an implosion where he pulls us all in.
GG.
Maybe.
Well, since we were talking about increasing our power earlier, I recommend that we take Tutsik with us.
Ooh.
Is he taking a payment?
The bounty hunter.
Oh,
In this
prisoner.
cell right now.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
More the merrier, right? You've only got 1, 2, 3. You have 12 beds in this place, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. We all sleep on the floor. There's only one bed in this whole ship. This is the med bay. Like stop.
And the captain's quarters.
You sleep on the floor in the captain's.
Wait, we're bringing him with us now?
Are we paying?
No,
him?
I mean, I was in the room with you. I guess I did hear it, but
Yeah.
that's what we're deciding.
I think that's a better idea. We can watch out for him, see if he talks. And he's clinging on to survival right now. And we might have some use for him.
Is he taking this for a fee or doing free
Oh,
of
no.
charge?
He's doing this free of charge for his life. Well, technically not free of charge, but in exchange for his life.
I'd hate to bring this up, but what if he was, he was hired to assassinate us? He accepted a bounty, but what if it's more than that? No,
What do you...
let's not put poisonous thoughts out there. Never mind.
Yeah. Though if he's trying something, we just kill him, easy as that. And if we let him go, he might come back later, if what you say might be true, if it's more. And he gets another bounty. He goes another bounty hunt after us. That would be problematic. But he has time to recover, but now we can just take him with us and keep watch.
Let's bring him in to talk. I can trust his word to be about his business and go on his way. But
I'm
I
gonna
know
knock.
for sure.
I'm gonna just tap on the door here. How about you clean them up first?
That will be courteous.
That's his first task. Cleaning up the back to tank.
Oh,
I
cleaning
think-
the back to say
I think
that.
there's a miscommunication there.
He's just like wounded. All right, clean this
No.
up.
Oh, no, I know what I said.
Okay.
With tears rolling down his face.
All right, well, as team captain, I think I'm okay with that.
You're not team captain.
That's worth a shot, right?
It was worth a shot. Let's bring him in. Yeah, I guess I'll do it.
I was on my way.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
He's gonna look up at you. So
Get
is
shot by
this
last
how it
week.
ends?
No, you will come with me now. We will talk.
Come
With
with me
everyone.
if you want to live.
And we'll just press a button to release.
He climbs out.
Follow me.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh,
I
you can
knew we were
try.
for this. I did it, Click.
Nat 20.
Click runs in. With a smile on his face.
Oh, I'm part of the family now, am I?
Not quite. We'd like to know, or I'd like to know. Yeah, you were planning on leaving, but how would you feel about staying?
If it keeps me alive, I'll do it.
You're a bounty hunter. You make a living off of that. We willing to do this for free. We don't get paid a lot around here.
So long as I'm being well fed and I get a little bit of cash here and there, even Stevens.
And
That mean? Is that a TV show?
Perception, sense motive.
all right, yeah.
You feel as though he's being genuine. He's not happy about it, but you feel as though he's not lying to you.
I'm also right next to him, intimidating him. I'm gonna force you. You say no here.
This man, oh god.
Just stares blankly through the mask.
He said,
So we good? Can I use the medical bay?
it's a little dirty, but yeah, please. Well, I guess I don't know how everyone else feels knowing
It's dirty.
Yeah, what else about
You
it?
don't have anyone cleaning this? Not even your droids?
He doesn't have any sort of cleaning protocols. I'm sorry.
Oh, our droids have self-respect.
I want to say
Correction.
that
HK is going to interrupt. He's going to say, correction. RA7 is equipped with many janitorial exercises.
Hopefully we get the facts.
Well, after you get out, I suppose we can have RA7 clean it.
GG. Begrudgingly steps into the
So I'll just be happy to have my wounds closed.
There's still hair
sorry,
here.
you now have force aids.
Oh gosh.
Force aids. The midichlorians are getting sick,
Turning against me.
eating me from the inside out.
Against me.
No thanks. I'll just
Yeah,
take
done
these
that
wounds.
yourself.
Let me get that med pack.
Oh, Zeno froze for me.
I just are we
Looks like
there
a
yet?
Are we?
Are we there?
Enough time passes now that you will all arrive on Jelen.
I see it. We're on Jelen.
Essentially, what's going to happen here, you go back into the cockpit, Ajisai, you get ready to land. And LeBear sits next to you, grabs the communication. You can hear the transmission come in from the stormtroopers. Says, all right, we see you returning here. And he's just going to immediately pick it up. Hey, what's up? How you doing? This is LeBear. I need to give you my chain code. Yes, please. Running it through. All right, you're clear, LeBear. I imagine you're not going to make this easy. I was going to make a request if you could allow us to land over at my place. We're going to be here and gone pretty quickly. Just need to pick up something before I continue on my journey with these guys. You all right with that? Yeah, all right. I'll be sure to get authorization. You're good to go ahead. Cool. All right, take us to my place. And you all skip the travel and you all arrive exactly where you're at his home on Jelen. Where do I have this map? It is. All right, y'all climb back out on Jelen. The ship's not here, just slightly off screen. Don't worry about that. All right, I'm gonna go experiment with something. HK, download the information they need. She starts walking off.
You know, we could really use a wagon droid. Let's play.
I don't think we could fit one on your ship.
You know, would you have some spare droid pods around? Or a combat droid, maybe?
Yeah, sure. It looks at these. Oh yeah, I never fixed these. Well,
Nope.
they were getting a bargain from me anyway. Who cares?
All right. Also picked them apart.
Oh, no, I don't pick them apart. We're just gonna leave them there for a bit. You know, I'll set everything to do it automatically. If you're looking for spare parts, come with me.
Oh, all right. This man's sorted.
He's just gonna pat this box right there. There you go. Doesn't have too much in terms of weaponry. Obviously, we're only allowed so much that the Empire would grant these people. But you can get some basic things there: mining lasers, basic offensive systems. I need to go do something.
All right. Gets the package and just like drops it off at a ship.
Pick up the whole thing.
I mean, I got that 18 strength, you know.
All right. Anyone else doing anything while you're here?
Just gonna say I'm waiting on the ship.
All right. Everyone else waiting on the ship? Putumayo, Zeno.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the ship as well.
All right. Everyone roll to use the force check.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess he's got to do that explosion thing. Or the implosion. Whatever.
Another
Use
ship
the
comes in.
force.
Are we still neutral?
Yes.
That's 20.
We are perfectly neutral right now. They've been keeping it balanced.
There is balance.
The battle begins.
There's true balance.
What was the Farseeing for, Xena?
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
You ignore it.
So all of you feel another similar shattering feeling from the Force, but not as powerful of an echo that goes through the Force. It feels much smaller. Something that only you feel as though you'd only feel this if you were nearby.
I'm using that forcing on the bear.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna start rushing back.
I decide to start the ship.
We just gotta leave him.
You fail to see him, Zeno.
I'm just gonna start rushing there.
I'm a summon Kreia from the grave. Dang.
Failed to do that too. Yeah, Ajisai, you can tell for certain that this is coming from LeBear, from exactly where he was.
Goes through the door.
You go through the door and you can see he's looking around, very disappointed. Roll perception check.
This man's gonna destroy himself.
Perception. It's better by 1 now. Haha. 18.
You're looking around, just understanding what has happened, and you can tell immediately all of these plants, with the exception of this single one right here, are dying.
Oh boy. What did you do?
I really thought that more than that one would be okay. I just removed, doing what I did back at the temple, I just removed all of their metachlorians. I completely disconnected them from the Force. There must be some secret to the survival of this one over the others. Genetically, they're identical. Circumstantially, they seem identical. There's gotta be some secret, some hidden information.
In English, Doc.
Jedi or Sith text might be able to give me more knowledge on this. I don't know.
I don't know what just happened, but we need to move.
He doesn't have a communicator.
Ajisai doesn't have a communicator.
So, I don't think LeBear does either.
All right, I'm gonna effing run. As man, what am I doing? I telepathy.
Start the ship. Just leave both of them.
In the
We
back
need
of
to get
Ajisai's head, it's like, this guy is too dangerous.
We need to get
If
out.
he can
No.
do that to everything here.
You're just looking around.
Alive.
All right. Medical pro droids. Test every single one here for metachlorians. Transmit the data to HK. He'll check in and manually tap any information, so just put in the public storage that we have. All right. We're good to go. The HK should have the information.
All right.
Gonna grab this plant right here and take it with us. I know. A repellent, maybe.
Rubs it on his arms, like, oh, now he can't drain my force away.
I'm immortal.
You all return to the ship.
Grind it up, make it to a spray. Just
What the heck?
spritz with my
What?
face.
There was
It's
a
awesome.
token of me here, and then just suddenly disappeared. Interesting. That's scary.
Those are Force Ghosts.
Yeah, that was the future me.
As he enters the ship, IHK hands him something, and then he goes and sits down.
We come back and Terzika's gone. I was about to say.
Why did they all leave?
He goes, okay, information I have that may be of use to you. HK's still going through the rest of it. He might turn up some more valuable information here in the near future. As of right now, here are some presumably desecrated Jedi temples. Might still be something in them, however, as far as public record goes, they've been destroyed or targeted by the Empire in some way. Coruscant, Ilum, Tython, Dantooine, Ledev. Temples that might be intact, ones that, as far as we know, haven't been targeted by the Empire. No public record of it, at least. Temples on Vrogos Vas, Ashes Ree. There's also probably going to be one on Lucia.
I didn't get a chance to write any of those down. Could you repeat that one time?
The ones that haven't already been publicly destroyed or targeted by the Empire are Vrogos Vas, Ashes Ree, and Lucia.
I assume you have the coordinates to these places.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I have the coordinates to Lucia. Not to the others.
I
It's
guess the
not
options
really
are limited then.
important to me where these planets were, so just scrub the data, got rid of it. Oops.
I guess we know where we're heading then.
Well, that's the question. Do we actually want to go to Lucia? Now, there's no public record of a temple being on there. It's one that I suspect is on there. It might even be a Sith temple. It might not be Jedi. Essentially, we've detected a lot of public record flight patterns. HK crunched the numbers, and we were able to summarize that a lot of them were going to Lucia. So odds are, a lot of old Jedi Masters went there for a reason, right?
Odds are
Better
good.
than nothing.
But never tell me
Downside.
the odds.
Downside to Lucia. It's also occupied by the Empire. And it's currently being run by Weissmoff Cube. Roll knowledge checks.
No thanks. Nice play.
If only it was Admiral Sunny there.
Admiral Sunny again.
Midas, you know? Midas, I said you know.
Oh, cool.
Remember, when the knowledge check is a low DC, that means odds are you've heard of this person.
Well, everybody rolling random knowledge checks because everyone has the same knowledge and everything.
I mean, bureaucracy makes kind of sense.
I probably should have clarified, but yeah, if they're all
I mean, it
knowledge is
doesn't
all the
ma-
same.
I don't think any of us are trained in any of the knowledges. So I think it's fine.
Lee Bear is. He's trained
Oh, I'm
in almost
sorry, Mr.
all of
Scientist.
them.
Sorry, Mr. Crazy Scientist guy.
It's just Zeno and Odyssey who's actually trained. Everybody else is for.
GG.
But all of you, on your travels, all of you have heard of Weissmoff Cube at one time or another.
Weissmoff Cube.
You know, he's Weissmoff Alistair Cube. He's the only known Imperial to hold that rank for some reason. It has not existed for anyone else.
I mean, that's
You
just
know, that means he's
Empire
recruitable.
You know, you also have
I've
heard
him before.
of his legendary exploit that got him that title. During the time skip that happened while you were all on your own journeys, you have all heard about this incident in your own ways. He was an Imperial leader that was put on what was essentially deemed a suicide mission to try and quell a rebelling separatist force that was still trying to give the Empire trouble after the war had ended and after the Empire had risen up. He had 5,000 stormtroopers against 25,000 rebels. He won the fight with 18 losses. Only 18 stormtroopers died. At which point you also heard he then delivered the reports of their death to their families personally, which is something you've never heard of happening in the Empire.
Yeah. Nobody does that.
Yeah, you...
Well, what happened is the stormtroopers took their helmets off, and it was just like,
GG.
Essentially, you know, he represents a very lethal precision that you very rarely see in the Empire, but also a compassion that you've never seen in the Empire. And because of that, he was given the title of Weissmoff, and then he was charged with overseeing this world and its peaceful transition into full Empire territory. But after that, everything on him just disappeared. You have no idea of anything that happened after that.
Are there any places that are not under Imperial control?
Well, we'd have to get coordinates, but Vrogus Voss shouldn't be.
Who has
Well,
coordinates?
We'd have to go to a core world.
I mean, that might not be a bad idea either, because we gotta stock up on fuel.
we already did.
Did we?
Yeah, in the last episode, the bear, before we left, fueled us up.
No, he said he'd give you fuel. He never actually did it.
Oh,
It was never brought up to him.
Does he prompt on this when I say
If you bring it
we're
up
gonna
right now,
refuel?
yeah, if you bring it up right
Yeah.
now, you'd be like, oh, yeah, right. Yeah, HK. Yeah, we'll just, HK, tell one of the other droids to do it.
There's only one.
I guess we have time to feel. Yeah.
We also have jetpack
it's
fuel
not
by any chance, which is technically going to be the same.
No, sorry, I don't have any jetpack fuel.
Damn it.
No, we have jetpack fuel. We'll get it to you.
Jetpack
I was gonna say he puts the same fuel in the jetpack as he does in the ship, and all of a sudden, I just go.
Jetpack
This is
fuel
this
can't
is
melt
diesel,
down.
not diesel.
So
Jet diesel.
if you need a
Jet
core
diesel.
world to go to, Naboo's not too far from here.
Ooh, Naboo sounds nice.
Luxurious place. It is Empire controlled, but as far as I know, there's not going to be any issues there. Emperor is currently not using his home. To be deployed on Coruscant.
Anybody on the ship have coordinates?
Oh yeah, I can get to Naboo.
No, I
Xena.
mean coordinates to Ragas Vas.
No one does.
Xeno, hold me like you did on Naboo.
GG.
So, what's the plan? Naboo, Rogsvoss going somewhere else we've already been, or you all have already been. Could also head to Lucia. I've got coordinates there, just potentially dangerous.
I say Lucia myself, but it's not my say. It's what the group says.
I say we get coordinates to all the places, and then we can try to go to Lucia first. That way, if things get hairy, we can always jet out, and then we won't have to worry about.
All right, but getting the coordinates, we going to Naboo or are we going elsewhere?
Is that the closest place?
It's going to be the closest core world where I know we can get.
At
least without getting scrutiny by the Empire. Don't want them to know where we're going after all, so we want to go with the public vendor.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also a temple on Typhon? We were there before.
That was listed under the desecrated temples.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at the coordinates that I have listed now. It's like, we got Typhon.
If you want to go to a desecrated temple, we can. I just don't think it's going to be worth our time.
We did go to one back when we were Padawans. There was still some stuff left over.
And you're wanting to go back?
Not really.
Too many bad memories.
So to Naboo then?
So we've got one to Naboo, one to Lucia. How'd you say?
I already care either way, but going to Naboo might be better since we can get the coordinates.
All right. And Putumayo?
Yeah, let's get these coordinates.
All right. Naboo it is. HK, transmit of the coordinates. You see a little pop-up on your data pad, how'd you say?
Great. What is your input on this, Jedis?
By the time we get to Naboo, I imagine our vision will return. Being able to see Naboo firsthand, I think, will give us the answers we need. It was a planet that we're familiar with. Staunchly Republic.
See.
Oh, thanks.
You touch his forehead. By the blessings of Jesus Christ. Sorry.
I'm trying to see through your eyes, but I see nothing because you're blind.
I can't see.
All right. You take off and start headed to Naboo?
Yep.
Anyone doing anything on the transit?
Yes. Yes.
What you doing?
I am.
Are you first, Puma?
Oh, I'm reading the notes on Foresight.
Xeno's how-to guide
Yeah.
on the space Reddit.
How to see without seeing. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and repair this this holocron, or at least assess the damages.
Okay.
See if there's a way to repair it.
Use the force check. It's not going to be a mechanics for that thing.
Jedi
You
technology.
do not know where to even.
All right. I'll just meditate then.
All right.
The answer will come in time.
Ajisai, you take off, go to Naboo, and you arrive. LeBear's gonna approach you. You should probably land in Theed. What do you think? Capital city. You all have been to Theed before, so you would recognize it.
I suppose we could go to feed.
Splendid.
Yeah, we just need to get coordinates, get out.
You start
Yeah.
approaching Theed. Your communication come through. Welcome to Theed. Are you here to land your ship?
Yes.
Transmit chain codes.
Labear?
Yeah, sure. That's something. That's yeah.
I'm not sure if there's under the background. I'm not sure this metagame is like. I'm not sure there's anything on us right now.
It's through. Yes. Yes. Your stay will be free of charge. Feel free to land.
You do come in handy.
Thank you. I imagine you will too one day. You're just gonna like pat your shoulder and walk away.
What is that supposed to mean? Destiny point. You get back here.
Got our destiny point from the bear. Force drain.
Give me those force points back. I spent it in temple, motherfucker.
Yeah, we are pretty low on force points, aren't we?
GG.
Speak for yourself. No, yeah, mine's at 4.
Yeah, some of you definitely lost someone, unfortunately.
I can't wait for LeBear to use.
Dude,
his
I got
destiny
2.
point.
I lost like 4 on that effing planet.
Oof.
1 from going down, like, and 3 from like being drained.
Oof. All right, so you pull onto the spaceport, dock your ship. Who's all entering the planet? LeBear's obviously going to join you.
So I'll go to. Are the Jedi coming with us since they can see? They should be able to see
Yes.
now.
So they will.
Alright.
Actually,
Do I heal?
LeBear's not going to go with you. It's going to be too crowded. He's going to stay on the ship. Yeah, if you don't mind me, I'm just going to focus on my research for the moment.
Sure.
Leognon's going to go.
Zeno
Do I
said he's
heal-
going to
Am I
stay.
full HP at this point?
Yes, everyone will fully recovered at this point.
Okay. Thank God.
Thought about it, but since the Jedi are going, I'll go too. They've inspired me.
All right.
Number.
The gang's coming.
And
We
you
got a pretty
oh,
solid-
oop. I did not properly copy your tokens.
Look at this. We got 5, 6, 7, 8 people still on the ship.
Yep. We're building an army. I'm telling you.
Dang, if only things went well with those Tuscans.
And if I ever become the Mandalorian leader again, we're gonna pull that shit up.
Yeah.
Mandalorians.
Hey, Tuscan Raiders, how's it going?
Oh yeah.
Guess you're not used to the lack of sand.
So you walk out and you see a very lush looking planet. Green everywhere, water flowing. It looks very high quality, very fancy, very expensive. Where are you going first?
Are we allowed to touch the grass here?
What a good question.
As you walk out the gate, you can talk to the stormtroopers.
That was just me, man.
GG.
I mean, I
Be a
clearly
good
touched the
question.
grass.
Are they? Or are they floating above it? Who knows?
Yes.
But they're about to be.
Hello there.
Enjoy your stay. You need directions anywhere.
We are actually trying to find a place, maybe a database that you guys might have with some coordinates.
I would recommend you go to the Emporium.
The coordinates emporium.
It's just an Emporium. Has anything under the sun. Unfortunately, it's been a little damaged due to a recent incident. However, oops.
Go back to the emporiums.
However, you just keep going north. It's going to be the building on the right just before, well, it's right before you see the barricades.
Right then.
Barricades.
Yeah, I recommend you stay clear of the barricades as well unless you have business there. Don't suppose he looks at your armor. You're a bounty hunter, aren't you?
That's racist, kinda. No. yes, I am.
We have the assumption if you have any intent on partaking in a government bounty here, you'll want to speak to Moff. I forgot his name.
Gideon. I don't actually know.
I forget it.
Moff Panaka.
All right. Where can I find him?
It'll be across the street from the Emporium. You won't. It's very standout. You won't miss it. Just go north and then left.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. And good luck. Hope you can solve that for us if you do decide to join in.
I don't even know what's going on, but sure.
It's that crew. See, as the Jedi walk out, and they kind of they look very confused at the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers kind of look at each other and just, hello.
Hi.
That awkward, just trying to.
And they walk out,
I guess I would be walking back with them.
just looking around. This really has changed.
Yep.
We taught you. Imperial control now.
Let's keep going. All right, y'all head straight to the Emporium. Some of you gonna split off up here and head right up there. Follow wherever one of you is going.
We'll stick to the script this time.
Stick to the script. The script?
There's a script? Hold
He's
on.
giving away our secrets.
That wasn't the script, man.
So is this the Emporium here?
It's all scripted.
You can see that there are a number of Imperial barricades blocking off that building, and all of the buildings surrounding it have heavy damage done into them.
So this is the Emporium then.
Yes. You see a big sign outside of it that says something Emporium because the something was destroyed.
Wow.
I didn't put a token in there, did I? You were
I know,
greeted by
did
an RA7 droid. Hello, and welcome to the Emporium. What can I get you today?
Imposter.
I need coordinates for these 3 planets, please.
Here, why don't we put the rest of these in too?
Rogus Voss, Ashes Ray.
My glasses. I need to look at Ajisai.
GG.
Wow. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Interesting.
You might just need to cover it with your palm and release it, or okay.
I don't know. That never happened before. Interesting. I guess the force distortion, man. I don't know.
Oh, so what did you say, Midas? Sorry.
I need to get coordinates for these planets, and I lay a list down.
Oh, so you're asking for those 2 that you didn't have?
The
That should
3,
be-
I guess the 3.
You already
Oh,
had
yeah,
the one
no,
to Lucia.
That's right, just the 2.
Also all core planets if you can.
All core planets, very well. So that is going to cost you, let's see, 200 per core planet.
We're gonna pay.
Oh, that's gonna be free. That's funny.
That is going to cost you 18 million credits.
Can I get that droid recalibrator or
Judging by your expression, I feel as though you have underestimated the cost of, or the number of core planets that there are.
It appears so.
If you're only looking for the major core planets, we can get those to you for 3,200 credits. That will include the other 2 that you have that are less central.
Why don't we just start with these 2 that I'm reading?
Yeah,
Very
how about
well.
we start with
That will be
those two?
500 credits for those 2.
500 credits? So it's still almost free.
All right, here you go.
Thank you very much. Hands you the data pads with the coordinates. If you ever need the rest of them, feel free to stop on by. Or anything else.
Oh, happy.
We sell everything under the sun.
I might start stealing.
Are you gonna be sold?
It's gonna drive me to life of
Yeah,
thievery.
for selling.
And metagame, you can see that they have everything here, aside from lightsaber crystals or artifacts and relics. Pretty much anything that is genuinely or generally listed in the book, any upgrade to weapons, they are here.
So like armor, equipment.
Fortunately,
Thanks.
that was all my money. So I have 125 credits
GG.
left.
Alright, let's take a look. See here. Mm,
What you looking for? Turn that TikTok off.
I don't even have TikTok.
Yeah, well, you better get it, and then you better follow Unswappable Gaming. I'm not sure. We might have changed our name to HSG on TikTok. I don't remember.
how much for bonded plating?
Is that
The
a
overlay. Armor overlay.
armor overlay?
Second to last on the overlay list.
For bond plating? That will be 4,000 credits.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I say we get in and get out. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm going back to the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nope on that one.
Very well. If you change your mind.
What about what about a for a blaster targeting ACMK3 accuracy scope?
Blaster targeting ACMK3. That will cost you 2,000 credits.
2,000. Inflation hits hard, man. That's not what it says in the book.
Yes, this is accurate, and I'm aware of that.
Empire rules, baby.
MK2?
Inflation crazy.
The MK2 will cost you 1,500 credits.
Yeah, no, I'm out of here.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. Fake RA7.
What did you say to me?
Is that
You see the stormtroopers as you approach minus they kind of put their hands up. Hold up. No civilians past this point.
What's going on?
You must not live here. There's been a whole incident going on. Some freak performer has been attacking and terrorizing the local area. We haven't been able to get him out of it.
And inside the building?
Yes.
Well, is there a
Need
bounty?
any help
on
with that? I'm a bounty hunter.
Oh, here. Go see. He gestures to the right, just around the bend. Go see the center division there. Moth Panaka is who you want to talk to.
All right.
This guy?
Yep.
Cool, I'm gonna go with him.
Who's a canon character and canonically a moth at this point.
GG.
Yeah. Fucking a hero of one of the first movies. One of a character who I really liked. Now he's a moth.
No, he's a moth.
As you approach, he stands up and looks at you two. So, I don't suppose you're here to assist us against Dario Bombastic.
We know him.
You recognize
know
the
him.
name of Dario Bombastic. You have
Midas doesn't.
you haven't met him, but on the mission where you were previously going from Auto Gunga to Theed, and you had the ship trouble, you found people who were essentially a cult worshipping him and his theater troupe.
Yeah. Oh, that actor or whatever.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I can assist with that.
I will help as well.
Well, I imagine you'll probably want to make sure that you are quite equipped for this. The circumstance around this is, will allow me to fill you in on the second. So he just walks around and gestures to the front of the building. Now, obviously, we would just try and destroy our way in. However, he has security that only pops up once we try and force our way in, that unleashes hell on all the surrounding area. And the walls of this building were custom made and durable enough to resist anything short of an orbital bombardment. Now, we're willing to do that if it gets to that point, but I figure we should at least resort to a bounty before we do that. Before we get there.
What's the payout?
10,000 credits.
Yes.
I warn you, this is an A rank bounty, and I will need to verify your credentials to be able to accept this first. He holds his hand out.
I mean, I'm a B rank but I do have a group with me.
That will be fun.
Okay. Here you go.
Looks at it, scans it. All right, you pass. Remember, government bounties are a little bit different. You're allowed to accept higher ones, understanding that you have a higher risk for it. Now
Understood.
inside, we don't know who's in there with him. It could be his whole theater troupe. We presume it is, but we're uncertain. He only allows groups of 6 to enter. No energy weapons, no droids. He has advanced scanning system outside that detects any weaponry you have that will flag that. You'll have to leave it outside or else you won't be allowed in. No groups larger than 6. We've sent previous groups, 6 stormtroopers, 6 officers, and then 6 droids. None have returned.
I see. Well, let me get on my team.
Energy
If you-
weapons. So
That's like everything
No,
that we have.
no,
dude.
That's going to be almost
that's
everything you
weapons.
have.
Like-
Even
I
vibro
got a
weapons.
Beskar sword.
The Beskar
that's-
sword will work. The sword of Kurtosis for Midas will work. But he's also going to say, if you or your companions need additional weaponry that is more archaic, more just metallic weaponry, we can provide you some. They're not the greatest, but they're something.
The vibro blade.
Vibro
Yeah, you
vibro
got it
blade
on.
counts as energy.
There you go, Dino. Oh, it's energy. Sorry,
Counts as
Dino.
energy. So it doesn't
yeah, all energy.
I mean, if you turn it off, it's not energy, but it can still be detected.
It could still be detected, though.
Yeah.
So should we go by our ship, I guess, and drop our stuff off?
Yeah.
We can also hold it here for you. I assure you nothing will happen to it, so long as you return alive.
No, that's all right. I got 10 lightsabers on me.
No offense, but
Lightsabers.
You're
Obviously,
right,
that wasn't in
keep
character. You're not here.
he's not even here.
Yeah.
I'd rather not keep
Talk,
my stuff here.
We'll go talk with our group, and we'll be right back.
Very well. I would like to thank you in advance for agreeing to undertake this venture. The Empire is grateful.
Yeah. The Empire does owe me,
Hell, the Empire.
so
I assure you, your word will be told.
great. All right, guys, we got this bounty coming up.
One condition: no weapons.
Xeno, Anya, we should get off this planet as soon as possible. No, so yeah, we can help with that.
So you share the information as to what you just learned.
1,000 credits is a lot. That's a good payout.
I'm afraid that I
Interesting.
can't accept joining in this. She says, neither can I. It's against the
I
Jedi way.
expected as much.
And we understand that you've had time to adjust. We're not ready, so you'll need someone else other than us.
Understood.
That's
You can
fine.
wait back on the ship if you'd like.
Very well.
No, before you go, lightsabers aren't commonly welcome weapons. Are you good with vibro weapons at all?
Well, we've been trained in the basic arts. It'll take some time to get used to, but we can make do.
All right, we'll get you some.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hand my my lightsaber to him.
With the stormtrooper
And-
right there.
I mean,
We go back to the
Here.
ship first.
okay, fine. We'll go to the ship. Fine, whatever.
I could just like body block. It's like
Hey, what's that?
You go back to the ship, you do that.
spice. Ugh.
You hand up
Go to
there.
I'll go to my cubby and I'll put all my stuff in there, like the lightsaber and
Anything that deals energy damage, so flamethrower for Ajisai, for example, that will be detected by the scanner and will not be able
Energy?
to be brought
That's
with you.
energy?
Fire. It's
How
fire.
dare. But it's fire.
Yeah.
well,
Which is energy, yeah. Alright,
So-
so let me put Dross 10's lightsaber.
Basic
two
frag
blaster
grenades
pistols.
would work, but no energy grenades.
I have a frag grenade.
So that would be accepted.
I've got a magic dagger. Does that count?
The magic dagger's allowed through.
All right, cool.
Oh man. I see a fun blaster rifle, one hold up blaster pistol, which is more stealthy.
And if you're curious, I have,
Oh,
just in case, I have already given your character sheets a slot at the very bottom of your attacks for for this melee weapon that you will be given if you didn't have an alternative.
Okay, I was wondering. I was gonna ask like bleeding. I was like, I
See,
didn't have
that's
bleeding
where it
weapon
come
before.
from.
Like, what's bleeding weapon?
I thought that was me. I
No.
thought I did that.
Nah, I put
Since
that.
before I got the sword. I was like,
Should I change it to slashing instead of energy?
Oh, if I put energy, yeah, put slashing.
I just want to
it
confirm.
is slashing for me.
Oh, there was another rule that I forgot to say that he says. I was going to say you'll also have to buy a ticket, but don't worry, we'll cover that for you.
Yeah, so we have 5 people in our group. We can have one more.
I'd ask him on a ship, who wants to come?
Yeah, who are you going to ask? Who do you think would be a good fighter to assist you with this that isn't
The motherfucking other bounty hunter.
good with energy
What,
weapons?
but what is isn't there a clone that uses his fist on a ship or something?
Yep, there's Clobber.
Clobber.
There's
can bring
Tuzig that you
Clobber.
could use, as he's the hand-to-hand artist as well. Or disarming
use Tuzig.
expert.
Like this.
Yeah, so who would you prefer?
We haven't seen Clobber in action. Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we have, but
I remember when we had to save his life. No, I'm just...
Ooh,
All right, so you're
remember when
bringing
the other clone died? Me neither.
Clobber with you.
I just said that. I don't know what everybody else wants. That's my vote there.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I'm
fine
trying
with
to
that.
see Clobber.
I don't know if
pretty good.
Tuzig has
Yeah,
actually
one more
proven
time.
himself to me enough yet. So
Yeah, don't want him to backstab you in the middle of a bounty.
They're all Jedi.
Jedi? What's that? We
he
don't
just
have
all
any
of a sudden,
lightsabers on
like
us.
during the middle of the fight, he just disappears. Oh well, I guess he's gone.
Yeah, I guess
so
it's
listen up. These guys are Jedis.
yeah, so pretty much your options then would be any of the clones, which would be Clobber or Yale Vosh. So you don't want to take Yale with you?
He's a good Jedi, and they
Can
can
say
be
yeah.
hostage.
That's funny you say that, but Yale could probably like she's probably like level 20 hand.
Level 20 soldier.
Sure, he's
Level
in the
20
back of the tank singing, "It's a man,
does
man,
all
man, it's
just does all hand martial arts stuff.
I almost revealed something before it was ready.
Specialty in these hands. That's a true.
That's what her role is when she rolls. I'm gonna attack
proficient.
with these hands.
GG.
She's proficient in these hands.
Yeah. Plus 10 to all damage rolls.
All right.
Alright.
So you have your team of 6 here. Everyone drops off their weapons and all that.
On the ship.
Yeah, on the ship. Don't worry. I presumed. Sorry, I should have
Before
clarified.
we go
The
in,
scene from Mandalorian. It's like, put all the weapons in there. It's like, fine.
before we go in, could I go up to the statue?
Who
Fucking,
the
I was
fuck
muted.
is dead?
Yes, you can. You see a memorial statue to Padme Amidala. You can see an inscription is written at the base of it. And it reads, in memorial to Padme Amidala, Queen, Senator, Hero. You can see that there are a number of flowers. Some have wilted, but there are also a lot of fresh ones there, so still being given.
Who dead? No.
You all are familiar with Padme. You know that
Who
she
the
had
fuck
close
is
ties
this?
to Anakin Skywalker, that she was a big ally to the Jedi.
Surprised they allow her to have a statue.
Why wouldn't they? She's a hero of the Republic.
Yeah, they were allied. She was an ally to the Jedi.
Well, let's kind of keep it down, man. Yeah, that absolutely was a thing. But even though she was an ally, there were plenty of people who were. I mean, the Emperor was. But, we can't let those shortcomings get in the way of everything that they helped overcome. Thanks to people like her, we were able to defeat the Separatists.
True. If I had some flowers, I'd lay them down, but I don't.
You can always buy some at the Emporium.
Something akin to a flower in Mandalorian culture. Puts
I
down a
had to
weapon.
buy one flower. That'll be 600 credits.
Oh boy. Just goes around, picks up a random leaf. Here you go. No.
All right, do your turn now.
Yeah.
All right, this is your team.
Yep.
All right. He hands you a credit chip, Ajisai. This will pay for your entry.
Hey, aren't you a clone?
Once you're in, there's no way out. Other than
Alright.
stopping him.
Give me the credits now.
Right. I wish you luck. He salutes. The Empire believes in you.
Hell, the Emperor.
Ajisai goes to the emporium and buys everything with the credit chip.
You just walk away.
It's like, thanks.
So y'all head inside.
Yep.
As y'all step in front of it, you can see the scanner goes. Scans all of you up and down. And you can hear the doors unlock and open. And there's a little entryway that you'll have to step inside of before it'll actually let you fully inside the building. Y'all step inside of that, the doors close behind you, you can hear them seal, and then you can see another set of doors open, allowing you further in. Did I properly hid vision on this, right?
Interesting.
Right?
Yes. Okay. Now this is one of the fun places that I made. You're all the way at the bottom here. This is a fun map that I made, a fun concept I made before we start. This is one of those great, enjoyable, it's gonna be weird as fuck situations.
Hey, can you flip that around, please?
No.
How dare you?
So as you enter this first room, and you can see the door seals again behind you, you can see a large room featuring multiple art pieces and hollow clips alongside, or in the area. There's also a single door leading directly ahead. If you're trying to read that, it says, "Blessed be the ignorant."
Oh no, I was just saying, blessed be.
Okay. So you can see that there are 3 hollow projectors here on the side, and 3 paintings.
Must be a museum of some kind. Or like a gallery.
Sounds narcissistic.
Can you even see pictures? Can you even see paintings?
I said sounds narcissistic, not I can tell it's narcissistic, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This man disrespecting his master.
Oh, I have been
What
always
did I teach you?
nothing.
That's right. We didn't learn anything.
They defeated. Yeah, that's right. We didn't know anything.
You're walking forward, nothing's happening.
Suppose I take a look at the paintings.
All right. Ajisai, you and Zeno, you go look at Blessed Be the Ignorant. Midas says you go to interact with the door. I imagine that's what you're doing. You can see it's locked.
Great.
So you look at the paintings. I'm just going to go through them one by one here. You see Transcendence, the one that's on the top. A painting depicting a man with wings akin to an angel, drawn coarsely and using only shades of red. Roll perception.
All right.
You say perception? You mean use the force?
You can't roll perception on this, Zeno.
Can you see through me through the first bond?
No.
Damn. Oh, too bad. I can't see either.
You do
also
not
blind.
detect this. All right, so if no one else is
I
rolling
don't
perception,
understand
you don't
art.
GG.
The next one, Breaking Free of Madness. You see a grim painting of a featureless man, or a featureless face surrounded by a dozen hands forming a heart-like shape.
Put him out. He's everything.
Put him out. As you're seeing Transcendence, you can tell that the shades of red have been drawn exclusively using blood.
Oh, great.
Interesting.
That crazy man, Dario Bombastic. Not only an
didn't
actor,
need
but also
to
an artist.
Use a perception on this guy right here, actually.
There's nothing beyond what was base for that one.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, is it like an inscription of the artist somewhere in the corner
No,
or somewhere?
you do not see a picture of this man.
I'm gonna get on comms.
Not even like a signature? God damn.
I guess we don't have to be on comms. This is all one thing. That painting is bloody.
Sure, it's bloody red.
Oh, yeah. We're dealing with some weird freak, that's for sure.
If it's blood, you have to wonder whose blood it was.
Yeah. Hopefully his own.
We'll find out. The
Last
door's
one.
locked.
Maybe we need to interact with something here. A puzzle. The last painting, Blessed Be the Ignorant. You see a colorful painting that's effectively just a whirlpool of color. And it's darker at the edges and brighter as it gets towards the center.
It's the center.
Dang, maybe we should have brought like one less blind person.
Yeah. We should have brought someone smart. We should have brought Yale.
Dang.
So you can see an inscription reading 3 on that one, Midas.
And this one?
2.
And 1.
You can see there's also a button next to it that you can click.
Alright.
You click it, and you hear a very like professional, like art gallery like voice come over an intercom system from above it. It starts to speak. Year 0. It was not just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. There's a hologram that turns on with this. You see Dario, a man who... So you do see the picture of him. The hologram of him. And you can see a fancy-looking man, very nice clothing that he's in. And he has kind of like an emo flap over one side of his hair, over one of his eyes. Otherwise, very clean and well-kempt, though. The other log plays. Oh, sorry. The description. You see him next to a Bothan, and his cast behind him, just on loop, of them just like bowing as the thank you to an audience. And then you hear the audio. Year 0. It was not just the birth of the Empire, but the true birth of Dario Bombastic after he led his troupe to a standing ovation in the Theed Central Plaza Theater with their performance of A Forbidden Love.
This guy.
I remember that theater piece, Forbidden Love, between the Bothan and another creature, alien,
Human.
race. Human. Yeah, that's an alien, basically. in other people's eyes, it's an alien.
Push the button.
This time, you see another holo begins, where Dario and another man are sitting at a bar, clinking their glasses together on loop. Clink, clink, clink. Ascendance. A year after his success, Dario began to grow discontent with the censorship placed upon him by the Empire. On the verge of giving up on his career, he went to Karaveg, a nightclub on Coruscant where he met Roscoe. The two began to talk philosophy, and Roscoe quickly opened Dario's eyes to a new motivation. If the Empire would insist on controlling his voice, he would find a way to speak louder than the entirety of the Imperial regime. The next day, Dario hired Roscoe to the troupe and commissioned the building you are standing in.
And that one.
Another holo begins where you see Dario standing above a lifeless, featureless body, just a silhouette of a body, looking down upon it with a knife in his hand. Dario's revelation. After a heated debate with a professional critic, Dario grabbed a knife and revealed that the critic was nothing more than a blank canvas draped over a body full of paint. And Dario wielded the paintbrush. Unlike the critic's works in life, his death would truly matter.
I think it's safe to say that it's not his blood, it's somebody else's.
And after that one plays, you hear a click in the door.
Wow, he really is narcissistic. Once it's just his whole story.
GG.
I thought to myself, this will be fun. This will be fun for me if no one else.
Now we have to sit through this whole gallery show.
Everything.
Is there a skip button? Next.
I judge myself. All right. We'll see y'all later.
You see a number of doors up ahead, all of them with plaques.
I hate everything.
What did he say?
Rosaline
Names.
Price, Cheek Arno, Bengalin Brisk, Lester Lowe. Oh, Lester Lower. It's supposed to be Lester Lowe.
That's how we have to go for
Sejun
everything.
Gask. You might not have to. You know, the first door was locked until you interacted, but this one might be different.
I'm gonna try the fucking main door.
You open. We're gonna do what Midas is doing first here. You open the door, and as the door opens, you hear audio immediately play this time with a very different voice. You see there's a podium ahead of you with a very grotesque looking art. There is a heart attached to a sleeved hairy arm reaching straight upward. And the whole display has a very shiny, a strange sheen to it. The audio plays, Rosaline Price. She was a marvelous woman, my opposite in a forbidden love. She was Bothan and had a marvelous love for our work. Unfortunately, her exemplary performances were forced to stop with the Empire's steadily increasing xenophobia, especially after the Bothan insurgents. At least in death, her beauty can shine again. Aji sighs, you go to open the door. It opens.
Thank God. So can see. Oh,
Are you opening a door, Zeno?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that one first. As the door opens, what would you see? You can kind of see the silhouette through of this with your force eyes, where you can see a face, like just a severed head, and a foot in its mouth. And the audio immediately plays after.
I'm gonna close the door.
Chilamto. Finally, shut.
I can see where this is going.
it's so this is what you meant by grotesque. Oh yeah.
You opening that one,
Witch
Putumayo?
here.
Yep.
All right, you open that one. You can see a Trandoshan, like, bent backwards, doing, like, the backwards crab walk. And just, like, its joints completely backwards from what they're supposed to be.
Art.
It says, Lester Lowe. A remarkable Trandoshan. Typically, I detest his kind. Their hissing and rough speech and their inclination towards slavery careers. Lester, however, was an exception by all counts. His speech flawless, his taste divine, his intellect was admirable. After the Imperial Entertainment censure, he was forced into more stereotypical roles, but he never let that hold him back. I still remember watching his death scene and purging morality on the person. I swear I saw at least 2 of the Imperial ruling council shed a tear.
Interesting.
You open another, Xeno?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm going to close the
I
door.
can see the group is
I don't have to go through them all.
You know, I kind of feel like there went more work into this than the entire campaign already. Into this one place.
As you enter this next room, you can see a much larger room with a number of grotesque art pieces. Around each podium, there is an audio recording in front of each with another button to click to activate it.
GG.
Try the door. If it's up playing.
I gotta
opening.
know.
That one. All right, you interact with the podium. That one. You see 5 Stormtrooper helmets and a Purge Trooper helmet atop them, forming a pyramid and a glossy pool of blood underneath. As you play the voice, it says, "The Empire's first attempt to force my compliance. I admit I was caught off guard when they sent the Purge Trooper, but even he was no match for the showroom. A fitting end for those who merely are stepstones to the Empire. Just like the sacrificial clones before them, they are pawns and nothing more." You can hear Clobber just kind of scoffs at that.
Nope.
Who is
that's one
this
more reason
guy?
to kill him.
Midas, are you interacting with that door?
Yeah, I'm going to. I guess I heard that conversation there, that little holocron. While I'm trying to interact with the door. Who is this guy? He's able to take on all these people by himself?
Apparently. I just know that he's apparently some great actor, and there's some people who follow him. Or they worship him here. Worship him is the likely
Sounds
a word.
dangerous.
Zeno, you approach an empty podium. Do you hit the play button?
Yeah, I made the play button.
This one says, "You are going to go here."
Oh, yeah. 6 people. 6 people came in here before. All right. All right. Okay, bet.
It means these people came here before us.
Yep, the clone troopers back there. They did send, you know,
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
troops
we're next.
before us.
So we're
So we're
next.
probably next. What they say want to.
All right. Well, let's take care of this guy then, because
Makes
he's a
sense that
danger.
the
He's
clone
a
is still
danger
lost.
to. He's a danger to everyone around him. Really psychotic.
Yeah.
3
Sure, do you open?
doorways.
Gold medal.
Well,
And
I'm
it's
gonna go
one to
left.
the sides.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left first.
All right.
Open up both sides. Always a good idea.
There we
All
go.
right. You open up both sides at the same time.
Oh, what's
Oh
up?
God.
Oh God.
On the right, you can see what presumably is a bedroom. There is a pool of dried blood on the floor, and there's also what seems to be a grinder that is clogged with some sort of viscera inside of it.
Is this TOS?
I'm using relatively safe words. Don't worry.
Okay.
Here you
I
see a
love
series of
tomato juice.
computers and screens. They seem to be watching the entire exhibit and gallery. However, you do not see Dario or whatever is through this next room on them.
So that's all it is. Like,
That's what you're seeing.
all right. There's like interact. Is there anything to interact with? Or
There's a computer you can try to interact with.
all right, I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Alright. You got to start typing away at the computer, and immediately you hear a voice. Hello, I am Dina.
Hello, Dina.
Sorry, Danny. I changed the name.
Hello, Danny.
Hello. What do you need?
Are the rest of the rooms unlocked?
Yes.
Where is this other person that is in this facility?
You mean Dario Bombastic?
Yes.
He is in the showroom.
Is it nearby?
Yes. It will be the door that you have not opened directly ahead of your pathway.
What a nice computer.
Are there any traps set in the next room?
Yes,
Is there any way I can interact with them from here?
perhaps. But I won't let you.
Why not?
Because Dario will wipe my hard drive.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
What if I promise not to wipe your hard drive?
He
for
has
helping us?
remote access to this terminal. He is aware of this conversation, and if I give in to your demands, then he will wipe my memory.
These
Block
are
his
the
remote
droids you're looking
access.
for.
Block his remote access.
Is there a way for me to like shut
You could try.
off his
We'll use
remote?
computer if you're trying to.
I will try that. With that 19.
You're
That's
you're tapping away, and then you do find an option that might work. You're not certain, but you're pretty confident.
I'll do that.
Right, you hit it. Well, it appears that you have severed connection between me and him. Nonetheless, I do not believe that you have what it takes to survive the next room, so I will still not help you.
Well, I will delete your hard drive right now if you don't tell me. And if you don't deactivate those traps.
Roll persuasion to intimidate.
Okay. I'm very good at that.
Was a 1.
She looks at you, can tell that like she's thinking, processing it for a moment. I see. You will destroy me to weaken him.
If you're not gonna deactivate those traps, yeah.
Then I will weaken his droids, and I will turn off what traps I have access to.
Thank you kindly.
It is
It's
done.
not kindly, it's Danny.
It is done.
Ready? You dare interfere with me again? No.
We're an even match now. You have no lightsaber.
Now I believe we are done here, are we not?
Correct.
Time to pull a caravan. Yeah, yeah. No.
Only had a
That wasn't
lightsaber
gonna
to
work.
do that with too.
I got a fucking Beskar sword. Will take more out of me, but
All right,
still can
guys,
do it.
next room. Let's do this. He's in here.
Oh. How do you know?
We just talked to the computer.
Oh, of course.
Get out of that bed. All right. From what we've been told, there are droids in here and some traps, so be on guard.
That's enough droids.
Young out.
I am going to go ahead and have my sword ready.
All right. You step into the
Same
room.
thing.
You see a number of droids, a number of turrets. Roll perception check. Let's see what else you see.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, Zeno, you don't get. Actually, no. No, Zeno, you actually can't.
I see droids.
I mean, I guess maybe you could hear it. Midas, you are the only one who sees this. You can see that there's a very faint series of energy walls scattered throughout this room, seeping through the floor into the ceiling, so that you can't hit the emitters to just destroy them. You can also see that Dario across the room, as you can see he's standing on the stage, has a number of cybernetics installed into his body. Also roll mechanics checks if you're trained in it.
Okay.
Dollar signs.
I'm actually not seeing you, so I
I'm sure those
guess.
No,
cybernetics
this is
are
different. This is a
priced
different
on the
thing.
black market.
Okay. Then I will do that.
You can see that the remote droids that are next to him, they have been modified to not for combat, but instead their core components have been swapped for a large lens, indicating it may be a camera of sorts.
Oh my goodness.
He's broadcasting this on
He's live
Space
streaming.
Twitch. Space.
He bows his head down to you all. You can see that he has, as I described him earlier, he's like that, still finely dressed, not in armor, very expensive navy blue and black suit with a diamond pattern lining it. On his left hand, you can see an old-fashioned camera. On his right, a narrow metal gauntlet. He lifts his head and speaks. Go, my cameras. Transmit the final piece. You see the remotes fly around the room, looking around at you. You are to be my final art piece, a memorial to the Empire's final attempt to stifle my creativity. When all else fails, hire a bounty hunter, huh? When their ineptitude shines through, throw money at the hole.
Final, but
Due to credit chips.
What about
you
these
can
ones on the right?
Continue
Do I-
making art.
Oh, sorry.
This doesn't have to be your final show.
Oh, I know it doesn't, but I want it to be.
It's not about you. It's about your art. It's about what your art delivers to people. The people want your art.
And they will receive it after this.
They want more. They don't want just this. How do I know? Because I've seen your art. I've seen it all the way up here.
Oh? Well, perhaps you could tell me, what was my favorite piece? What was your favorite piece of mine?
That doesn't matter right now. What matters right now is that we get you someplace where you can keep making art.
What's this one?
Name me a single piece of my previous artwork.
Once again, that doesn't matter right now.
A critic. Nothing more. My final art piece, which is not you, but you are the final art piece that I require outside interference to get, will be a beautiful one. I will show the galaxy what the Empire is, their weak censorship, their cowardice. You shall be the canvas. For that, I thank you.
I don't think I consented to that.
Your consent is not a factor.
Oh, let me help you with that.
It's not true art without consent.
Well, we shall agree to disagree.
Unless it's an explosion.
If there is nothing else, shall we begin?
Because true art's an explosion.
You shall try.
Everyone readies themselves for combat, and we'll have the fight next time.
Oh.
It's
Fair
about
enough,
that
it's been
time, I'm
going on
afraid.
for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Sure doesn't feel like it.
Gucci Fabricans.
You'll see everything that happens with him next time. His character is absolutely inspired from Stefano from Evil Within 2. Heavily inspired. Heavily
GG.
inspired. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. We're going to see you next time. Let's give a quick thank you to our patrons. Daniel Bixler, Ethan Quagga, Loki, Viper Games, Grandma Gucci, Zay, Brian Perez, and Justin. We appreciate your continued support. Thanks for watching us here live on Twitch. YouTube, we're going to see you on Monday. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all okay with the new changes to the channel. Hope you're going to be okay with some of the changes that are going to be yet to come. And, yeah, I think that's everything. Bye.
Later.